on.
That's what we do.
Hi, everyone.
It
We're
looks like
live?
we're live.
Oh my goodness.
We're live.
All
Hey,
right.
everybody.
Let's do it. What's
With
up,
the new
everybody?
intro.
Welcome to the Invincible Podcast. It is 10 years of the Invincible Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Ryan. I am joined by my friends, TJ.
It's the sweet one. Happy 10 years. 10 years. 10 years forever. 10 years.
Welcome, Bill.
Happy anniversary.
Only a very, very select
Yeah,
few people
yeah,
in
only-
the world will understand that.
If
quote.
anyone in the chat gets that reference, don't say. Let's see if anyone in the chat can get it.
I thought you were just trying to do an accent because we just got a comment of somebody saying they're watching from England. You know?
Ironically enough, it was an English accent.
Yeah, I thought that's
But
what
it's
you were
from
doing.
an English show as well, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I know what it is now. And Wyatt Lane. How's it going, Wyatt?
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Ooh,
Happy
cheers.
10 years.
Wow.
We did it.
We did it. Welcome, everyone. Welcome in. We've got a fun, we're doing this live this time. We've got some fun announcements to make. We're going to be shaking up the outline for this episode. We're going to start off with more, announcements and some of our fun things coming up before we get into the Invincible news and your letters and everything like that coming later in the episode. But we'll give everybody a little bit more time to get in. So if you guys want to chat a little bit about 10 years, let's talk about that right now before we get
Yeah,
into
can we
the
talk about how I agree with mild cartoon violence that says Ryan always gets so excited to announce Wyatt? The fuck is... You know what? Everyone gets excited to...
You know what? Everybody does.
The
Everyone
people,
does. TJ
the people
especially
have
does.
noticed.
Oh, yeah.
Listen. We all get different placement in the order.
It's the Wyatt
Keeps us on our
Lane.
toes if we're excited to be, am I first? Am I last? Like, it rotates.
Yeah.
And I'll say I'm equally excited to announce all three of you on the show when I'm hosting. So I'll just put that out there that I return all of the excitement. All the
I'm
love.
going to keep an eye out for that. So you better turn it the fuck up next time.
Oh, I'm going to. But yeah, this is so exciting. I'm so excited to be celebrating with you guys, really your 10 year, because obviously I have joined just a few years back, not quite 10 years ago, even though I don't know that I was listening the first day that you posted your first episode, but very shortly afterwards, I was a fan and writing in and all that. And to celebrate the 10 years, obviously Ryan made that incredible look back video that we'll bring up in a little bit as well, of the whole journey. Is just exciting to be able to do this live stream with all the people hanging out in the chat and celebrate with them on everything this podcast has become over the 10 years. But really, as the thumbnail implies, to look towards the future of this podcast. I feel like we have so many cool announcements that we get to make. And that feels so rare for us. We're usually just like
I know.
reacting to other things and like reacting to this other cool stuff that everybody knows about. And right now we have all these secrets that we get to tell people.
There are actually a lot of cool things too. It's not like when you're watching the game show awards and they're like, we have so many great things, and it's a million, it's just a million small things that this is actually cool. We've got a lot of cool things to discuss.
It is very cool. We will start with that, but we'll do some housekeeping first. I don't think we're going to really get into some spoilers. There might be some stuff much later in the episode with some listener emails and messages. But for now, I think you're in a good space if you haven't read the comics. Other than that, please email us at theinvinciblepodcast@gmail.com. Find us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, all that stuff. Give us a follow over there. Like and subscribe over on YouTube. That helps us out a bunch. We've turned memberships on, so if you want to help us out a little bit more, we truly appreciate it. Shout out to those of you that have. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Just don't do it on mobile because there's like an Apple tax or something, but don't do that. But yeah, man, we normally start with news, and we've got some good news. There's like literally today, awesome Invincible stuff is happening, but we're going to save it. We're going to save it because we want to start with 10 years of Invincible. If you guys didn't see it yet, please go check out the 10 year video that we posted. That was probably the longest, definitely the longest thing I've ever edited, put together. And I cannot thank Chris Wise. I believe he's in the chat. I cannot thank Chris Wise enough for the hours of work that he put into this as well. Just assembling clips and time codes and helping me with ideas and looking at early versions of it and everything. And as I assembled this thing, it was a task. I wanted to try and somehow tell the story of 10 years of us doing this in a short-ish time. My original goal was 10 years and 10 minutes. Didn't quite make it, so I made it 10 years and 11 minutes. But it started at like 15. It was a lot had to be cut, unfortunately, but it could have gone on for years. But it was a lot of fun to do, and I've been so it has been so great seeing everybody's comments and feedback on that, and I really appreciate that. So if you didn't check it out yet, go check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan, really quick, because some people are actually asking, how does one become an Invincible podcast member on YouTube?
Just on YouTube, especially on desktop, because we don't recommend it on mobile. But on desktop, if you go to YouTube, there's a little join button just towards the top of our channel. If you see it there, it gives you like a little emotes and the little symbol next to your name and everything like that. We'll try and occasionally make it so that you can watch live recordings or put things up a little bit early for members. Nothing crazy. And again, it's just another way to help support.
We're always playing with ideas because there's different tiers in there too. I think the highest tier, TJ will call you, FaceTime you randomly between, I think 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. Usually his
Premium
shirt is off.
times.
Yeah,
That's
premium times. Premium
Mhm.
times.
Yeah, that
Pretty
one does
sure
cost extra.
Yeah, that's on the ideal list. I don't think we've unlocked that tier
yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
And then
it's
it's
in the
the
works. It's in the works.
The most affordable tier is just you. Whenever you go into YouTube, it's just Ryan going like this. Where do I?
Yeah.
Why isn't?
Yeah, it's just
Where's my
That's
audio?
such a good impression of pre-going live Ryan. Of like anytime we're about to record, it is that he's online, but he's like looking through
Where is the
his camera.
fucking? Where is the?
To be fair, I think we're all doing
Like
that.
Minority
whenever we're
Report.
trying to like organize things before the show.
Wow. All right. Well, let's get into it, guys. You ready? I mean,
Let's do it.
you've already seen the first thing.
We have to talk about the new intro. Yeah, because we have not seen that. I think Ryan's the only one who had seen that new intro up until now. So cool to have Versus in there, the little like shot of Rex from Invincible Versus, just having those little clips in the middle updated is so fun. But that fucking artwork at the beginning of Tech Jacket, Wolfman, and Invincible, and then zooming in on Invincible. So fun. So fun.
So shout out to Cameron Kennedy, who does a lot of the intros and graphics for one of our favorite podcasts, Kind of Funny. Working with him has been great. And, we're working on, wanted to update the intro because, we have the slideshow portion of the intro and not everything got changed, but there's a few things that have been swapped out of that and to just update a little bit. And we had the idea of, zooming in on one of the characters this time. With Invincible. So Bill and TJ, you guys want to talk about the other two characters here?
So we've been talking about doing something different with the podcast and kind of going back and looking at other like side stories that we always talk about. And Bill's been very, very vocal about his love for Tech Jacket, as I have been for my love for the Wolfman. So I think it was C2E2 about a year ago, we saw Jason Howard, and we had been talking about going back and rereading those and reviewing those. So I got a commission from Jason Howard of in the Invincible podcast style of Wolfman. And it's so good. I love how Wolfman turned out, and he was stoked to do it, which is always fun for the artist to be excited about the idea of it too. So that will be upcoming. So you'll be seeing that soon. And Bill, you can speak to the technical part of it.
Well, hold on a second. Want to see a sneak peek of that one as well? Hold on a second there. So
The
yeah,
logo.
Very
just
good.
just the little things.
Yeah.
And I reached out to EJ Sue and just told him who we were and who I was, and he was super psyched to do that Tech Jacket commission. So, and if you guys look close, like Tech Jacket has the mic like on his arm, and he's
Part
got
of
the
the suit.
headphones. His headphones are built into the helmet, which is super cool. So yeah, it was. I'm so excited to have the original of that, and EJ, like
Now,
again, thanks.
yeah, Jason Howard doing Wolfman, EJ Sue doing Tech Jacket. We've got our Ryan Otley Invincible, and now they're all recolored by Invincible colorist Dave McCaig.
Woo!
Come
Yeah.
on, like it's so cool. It's
Yeah.
it's one of the coolest things I think we've done with this show. Well, here, hold on a second. Let's see more of that Tech Jacket.
Ryan's gonna have a new intro for like every little.
I
thing
love
that we
it.
talk about.
I
All
love
right,
it.
ready for the
That is
Ryan
so
intro.
cool.
Here we go. Okay, hold on a second. Let me load up the
Time for the Bill podcast. No, and what I love about this new sort of like concept as well is that, like, you know, I feel like it's very expandable in the future. Who knows who else might be sitting at this table slightly out of frame? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Maybe we end up adding more later on where we're doing other podcasts, but it's just such a cool, like, obviously from the start when you guys got that commission from Otley, you know, years and years ago, that just immediately tells you what the podcast is, where it is this a little bit goofy, you know, take on this character, but we're going to have a podcast about it. And to see that same style with Tech Jacket, like Bill said, the mic, the headphones coming out of the Tech Jacket is so cool. And yeah, I can't wait to possibly even expand on it in the future. Who knows?
Yes, that's
Wyatt,
the goal.
I think I want an original character for you to get to be in there. It just should be a sword with a beard, with your beard on it. So it's just a sword.
Swordcast. That's like, so we've kind of hit on, you know, one of our first new announcements that we're making. I feel like since we're showing off those intros, yeah, obviously our kind of goal, our intention is to do some rereads of Tech Jacket, of Wolfman, especially having those out. Those collected editions just came back out, right?
Yeah, those compendiums. We had hoped to do it when those came out, but we just got busy and just never got to it. But that is the goal now. I think. Yeah. Oh, you have them right there.
Yep.
Exactly.
There you go.
I just got my.
Oh no. Oh, there we go.
Oh, TJ disappeared.
The classic one.
Oh yeah, the hardcover is so nice.
Oh,
Nice.
so awesome! It's so awesome. Didn't you get it like used, but it came still like sealed?
On Amazon it said used, but it came with the wrapping around it. It's like you can tell that the seal has never been cracked.
Yeah.
Like the spine. I mean, it's never been opened.
But yeah, that you can look forward to that coming later this year. Obviously, Invincible March going to be a real busy March. Even Invincible April is also happening. Like, just FYI, it's not stopping in March. But later this year, you can expect us revisiting those in the Tech Jacket podcast, in the Wolfman podcast. Really excited to go back to those.
Yes, and the comment on capes. Yeah, we did talk about capes. Volume 1 years ago, and if it wasn't so crazy right now, we'd be talking more about the reissuing of capes. We've been keeping up with them. They're very good. The changes are amazing. What they've managed to do, both with some of the dialogue and the art. But we will definitely be talking more about capes. Maybe we'll do one right before issue 7, kind of like re-reviewing issues 1 through 6, and then issue 7 with new capes, with especially with a news item we've got coming up later in the episode. I'm really looking forward to talking more capes.
Oh yeah. And then other than that, as part of our kind of main topic, we're gonna be listing some announcements of like what is coming your way. Obviously, the things that you kind of expect around this time, of course, are happening. Obviously, in March, you can expect to start seeing our full season 4 episode breakdowns for each episode, along with, just like we started last year with season 3, some like episode reactions where we're gonna, snip the big moments of any big reactions we had. We're gonna record ourselves watching the episodes together live so that we'll have those to share with you. And then, of course, Battle Beast also coming back in March, so you'll see more of the Battle Beast podcast where we're continuing to break down those issues. Those are the expected. Those are the,
Yes.
Of course, we're doing those.
That's
ones,
like
right?
the minimum. That's like what you'd expect. This
Yes.
is what we do.
Yeah.
So surely we don't have time for anything else.
But we couldn't have already also planned or also filmed certain things that are going to be coming to you very soon. One of those things was teased many, at this point, months ago, of something that we were planning to film, that will be coming to you very, very
Should we
soon.
just start with the clip?
Yeah, play the clip.
Let's start with the clip. That's a great idea.
A little bit.
I am
Oh my
having
God.
I am
The
having
roof of my
Hang
mouth.
on.
I'm having a
Gotta
whoop
rewind.
last time where we shook these up in the sauces,
Mm-hmm.
and they're a little bit easier to go when you don't just drink it from the fucking bottle like we are.
I'm
not going
gonna be
away.
honest. I'm catching 50% of what you're saying. That's where we're at right now.
I'm glad you're blacking out
Yes.
a little bit.
I am
Oh my
having
God.
I am
The
having
roof of my mouth.
I am having a worse
It's
time
just
right now than I did with the bomb.
Where my lips touched
It's everywhere. All right,
is
we
the
gotta
worst.
get through this.
it. Your turn.
I gotta get through this.
So yes, it is, of course, the return of Hot Ones. It is Hot Ones. Oops,
Oh,
Hot
sorry.
Ones Part 2, with all of us dealing with the 10 scorching wings from Hot Ones, Hot One sauce. This was filmed back a couple of months ago at this point now, back in November when I came out to visit the guys in Buffalo. We got to use the wonderful studio that we used for the 150th episode and film just what was a very fun, but like also very awful experience of eating some very, very spicy wings and answering some great questions from some listeners and some that Ryan came up with, while you could hear all of our friends and family just laughing in the next room as they were off camera. So that will be coming very, very soon. Do we have a specific day, Ryan?
We
that
do.
that is
We do.
going to be
It's
released?
going to be Friday. This Friday. We're so close.
Hooray!
We're so
You don't have to
close.
wait that long. It's very funny. It is very, very funny. I was there and I've watched it a few times and I laughed my ass off because it is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
And this is, again, we're announcing a lot of stuff here. So just so you don't forget release dates and we got a ton of stuff coming out with that Wyatt talked about. So even if you're not a member, just make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can get notifications when we do drop stuff. Because a lot of times we'll just drop things like willy-nilly,
Right.
So
And we and to back it up just a little bit, our anniversary is March 16th, which we love that the irony or the coincidence, I should say, of that being the only date listed in Invincible, the date of the fight with Omni-Man and Mark. But we were like leading up to this months ago, we're like, let's do a lot of stuff. Like, let's try and do a lot throughout the whole month of March. And then months later, Skybound was like, Invincible March is a thing. And we're like, all right, we're doing this. And then we found out the series was coming back in March. And we're like, oh boy. So that's why they recorded Hot Ones in November. Like, we wanted to start trying to make some of these things in advance and not kill ourselves.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Our schedule
We still
is,
might.
is
We still might.
might.
We have a
our
have a
schedule is
calendar.
quite full. We have a
we literally
very
have a
busy calendar. It's color coded with many different things on it, but so exciting. It's exciting to be in the season. You know what I mean? And the fact that we're doing all this extra stuff too just makes it even more exciting. So those are, I guess, the first two big announcements. We got the Wolfman Tech Jacket revisit coming later this year. You got in Hot Ones Part 2 featuring yours truly coming this Friday. And then the next thing that we're announcing as well is sort of a bit of, like, I would say, a passion project from Ryan that we are calling Collectible Invincible. Ryan,
That's right.
What is Collectible Invincible? Tell the people what you have created.
Years ago, we had the ideas of doing TJ having an art show, and I wanted to do one that was like merch and collectibles and everything. And so we're finally doing it. I've written out the first 4 episodes. I've planned out the first 8. This is going to be a weekly short show, like I think 5-ish minutes per episode, maybe even shorter, just things that, a way for me to talk about random Invincible collectibles, some that are a little bit more rare or obscure or just interesting, usually things that have has a story attached to them. Yeah, it's just something I wanted to do. I'm going to do one weekly starting next week. And so that'll be for the month of March. And then I'll probably take a little bit of a pause and then release more. I want this to be something that can come back every now and then with a few episodes and just something fun to put out there. Yeah.
I do like, we not to change the name last minute. Collective
Invincible.
Pretty funny.
I think
funny.
we were playing around with the name.
We've done a lot of back.
Done a lot of it. Just works. Yeah.
It's very good. We've gotten to watch the first one that Ryan filmed. It's really, really cool. There's so much about Invincible that, like, when you think about the merch of Invincible and the things you could collect prior to the show, there is sort of like that line in the sand of like what Invincible was like back then and how we were just starving for anything we could get our hands on. And there was all these sort of little more obscure things that, like, it's very cool that knowing how many people write into us and say like, oh, I started, listening because of season 2 of the show, who weren't even really around in those eras when a lot of those things were being released that you can't really get now. I'm super excited for you to spotlight all those things.
It's not going to be all pre-animated series collectibles, but
sure,
most of them will be, at least at first. I think that's the majority, because those are going to be the things that are the most interesting right now. I'm not going to the new Funko Pops are cool, but it's like that just came out, it's not something that
we're talking about those on the show, on the show propers anyways.
So
that is
starting
announcement number
week.
3. Announcement number 3, and that is coming next week. So that will be filling out more of Invincible March. Those are some of the big things coming in March. We still have more that is coming in Invincible March, but to look ahead more to the future, more things that are going to be coming that are just ideas that we had that we want to announce of more things we're doing, hopefully to answer to some of the things people have been asking too, because especially we get, whenever we do the other stuff show, a lot of people are like, why is this only, twice a year? We want to hear you guys talk about some other random things. So not during Invincible March, not during Invincible April when everything's happening, but we do have another show format that we've decided to do that we're going to be playing around with. Chris, there's so much more. There's
still more. There is still more.
One of the coolest things is still coming, in addition to this one that I'm about to talk about, which is a new show idea that we're calling Invincible Team Up, much like the Invincible Spider-Man Marvel team up. This is going to be a show where just 2 of us decide to log on and talk about whatever topic we happen to be geeking out about, to want to talk about on that particular time. This is something that we did the math where that would be a total of 6 episodes if we do every combination of the 4 of us.
Yeah. And
this will be starting kind of in the second half of the year, as the hype for the show dies down, as the crazy season ends, when we get closer to like June, July, we'll be starting those. And our goal is to do like 1 a month for the second half of this year. So it'll be just whatever those 2 hosts decide to talk about. So for example, I made some like mock-up thumbnails of what you might be getting. Who knows? If me and Ryan are hosting, are you going to get one that's just called Why You Should Watch Andor? I think we should do that one. Bill and TJ still haven't watched Andor, and more people should watch it. Or if it's TJ and Bill, maybe they're going to do Mike Flanagan Projects Ranked because they love that guy so much. You know what I mean? Like, this just kind of gives us an avenue to not only do something a little different, to talk about whatever it is that we're geeking out about. I know right now, if we were to start a podcast, me and Bill would gush about Primal on HBO for more than half an hour and just talk about how great that show is and how obsessed we are. We're never lacking examples, things to talk
about. They're just examples. They're not confirmed.
Those are examples. Those are to get us thinking. That was really just me riffing on like what I expected the podcast to be. We get to decide at the time that we do these. So those will be coming in the second half of the year. Again, a way for us to kind of change up the dynamic. I always enjoy, like, you know, me and TJ are playing Arc Raiders pretty much every other day, and we get little moments where it's just me and him, and that's a fun little dynamic. We're going to get to share that with you guys and get to nerd out about things. And hopefully as those come, I could see a lot of us like tweeting out in advance, be like, hey, we're going to be talking all about this thing. It's going to be, you know, Ryan and Bill, they're really excited about this. If you're watching it too, come hang out. We'll talk all about it. But yeah, that is another one of the announcements that we're making, that you'll be getting Invincible team up later on this year as the big hype season starts to wind down.
Big one?
Big one's next, I think.
You guys want the big one?
Because we've been talking a lot about some stuff happening in March. We've been talking about the stuff that's a little bit later happening, you know, the Wolfman, the Tech Jacket, the team up episodes. But we have another thing, another big thing.
This one is on our plate
for March.
This one is
for
the, like, you're just a fucking nerd. This is for like deep seated nerds. Like if you're
TJ, if you're watching this, they're in
nerd,
that group.
then yeah, I mean, but this is some nerdy ass shit. So buckle up for this one.
So coming this month as well, as the show begins, we have another show that will be happening that we'll kind of maybe need to walk you through, but maybe we should show you an image first to kind of whet your appetite here. We're going to be doing a show called Meanwhile in Midnight City. This is going to be a 6-part Invincible superhero role-playing game. If you tuned in a while back, we did an episode with Adam, who is the writer, right? He's the lead writer on the Invincible role-playing game. He was a GM for us and ran us through a scenario that was part of that role-playing game where we were playing Robot, Monster Girl, Rex. And Robot, Monster Girl, Rex, and who else were we playing in that one? I can't remember. And
Bill was Adam Eve.
Yeah, Eve.
That's right. Bill was Eve. He approached us and brought up this idea of what if we were to do a mini 6-part campaign that is happening concurrently with season 4 of the show, using original characters that we got to create that are existing in the Invincible universe. So that as you watch episodes 1, 2, and 3, whatever's going on with Invincible, with Omni-Man, with Alan out in space, with Oliver, everything going on the show, and you ever wonder what else is happening in the Invincible universe, you'll be able to tune into the Invincible Podcast YouTube channel, where you'll see this group of heroes who we're referring to as the Midnights, because we are in Midnight City. That's where the base of operations is.
Capital M, capital K.
Yeah, capital M, capital K for Midnights.
Nights.
Yes, because maybe they're a little mid. Who knows? And you're going to see the adventures happening there in a 6-part series. So every time there's a new episode of the show, we'll enjoy that. We'll break it all down. We'll talk all about it. And then we'll go check in on the Midnights and see what they're up to in Midnight City. And I could not be more excited about that. Like we've been like working with Adam to design our characters, to work on our character sheets. He has been so incredible in making this artwork for us as well, of like drawing the characters that we came up with. And it's just like, oh man, every time we talk with him and plan something else about it, I'm more and more excited.
Yes. This has been such a blast to work on. Years ago, well, I mean, we've been doing this podcast so long now, 10 years. There was a point where I was really looking into how to figure out how we can do an RPG and try and homebrew Invincible into it. How can we do an Invincible RPG? And I had never played one before. I had never figured it out. So to be here now, playing an actual Invincible RPG, GM'd by the writer of that RPG and creator of that, and having custom characters, custom artwork for them, and it being this 6-part series in line with an animated series of Invincible, like, come on. Like, this is
so this was a lot of fun because we got to build our own characters. I built a whole backstory. I think we all kind of built a kind of a backstory for all of our characters. We got to design them. Adam drew them for us. Like he actually like put it to paper, colored it and everything. They look great. A lot of people in the chat are asking who's who, who's playing which character, who's playing, what are their names, whatnot. We're gonna leave that to you guys to, subscribe to the YouTube and then come hang out with us when we're playing the game, and you'll find out.
Leave your predictions in the live chat in the comments. Like, am I the one who's using the sword? We don't know. It could be any of them.
God, the names are all so good.
Yeah, the names. We got to come up with names that feel like they fit in the universe. The whole thing has just been like, in the planning of all of this, I have said privately to the guys that, like, hey, if for some reason this doesn't work out with Adam, we can't make these videos. We have to write a comic book now because I'm invested. Like, I care about these characters already, even though we haven't done like our first true session. We've just kind of brainstormed together. And
we've definitely had the moment where Adam's like, giving the impression, like, you don't need to go that hard. You don't need to
doing a little too much. Yeah.
But we want to know these characters.
It is very difficult to not like respond to the comments of people's guesses. Like
Yep. There's definitely, I love
restraint.
The
restraint.
Great
Restraint.
predictions. And yeah, we can't wait to play this, but then interact with you guys and see what you think about it, and let these characters, exist in their adventures. It's so exciting. This is definitely, like, I think the one that we're the most excited about announcing, because it's such a different thing really than we've done before, and it's something that is happening so soon, right? Like, there's lots of stuff that we have that we either filmed a while back and is now going to be coming out, or stuff that we're planning to do a little further out in the future. This is one that, like, this season of Invincible is going to be defined by us not just doing the breakdowns, doing the reacts, hopefully doing some lives where we get to just chat with you guys and see what everyone's freaking out about and hearing your emails and thoughts, but also, like, getting to role play and create our own little story that exists alongside the season. Like, that's just, it's so exciting, and it makes this season of Invincible coming back even more of a, like, unique, exciting thing.
Yeah. Wow. So that's
we did it.
That's our announcements for our 10-year anniversary, our Invincible March and April. Let us know what you're most excited for, and we'll be sure to see everybody in the comments for those videos, letting us know. I can't wait, guys. It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, super exciting.
Lots of cool stuff coming.
All right, so what's next for the live stream? Do we have
next up? I mean, do you want to do those other things, 10-year things before we go into the Invincible news, or do you want to do you want to take a break and do some Invincible news, then go on to some little game type things?
We can do that.
Then
we got games. We got games.
We got some fun segments. We got some fun games that are happening. We got news. We got emails. We're hanging out for a little while, guys.
Yeah,
so be excited.
I think that was the big thing. We wanted to make sure we got that out of there. So you know what? Let's go into the news. Let's go into the news, and then we'll take a break, do some games, and then get into some chat here. Let's see. All right. First up was, this one was interesting. There was a report that I saw on a few sites that Skybound was expanding their Invincible license to several companies. There was like 20 companies listed on this. Several for apparel, including like Lids, Steady Hands, Super X, Young LA, multiple apparel companies, right? Surreal Entertainment doing some more like home decor type stuff. Toys and figures, World Tech Toys with like blind bags and things like that. And Super 7 does a lot of those like retro style, like, where there's like 2-piece action figures. They've licensed them.
This is like the start of The Walking Dead, where like you couldn't leave your house without seeing something Walking Dead. I think Invincible is about getting there now. So,
it's getting there. It's about So then we've got from Dueling Guard, and this one I've got some photos for. I know some of you have seen these. Dueling Guard doing deck boxes and trading card accessories and like folders and everything like that. Some pretty neat, especially the deck boxes. Some really
those are
great.
so sick.
They're
Can I just say
expensive, but they seem like quality.
They are expensive. However, I will need to own one when the Invincible Overpower set drops I
Oh,
will.
yeah.
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 Yeah. Pretty
Those are
sweet.
sick.
I like
Very
those a
cool.
lot.
Very good looking.
Then 2 more licenses that I want to talk about. Cryptozoic, which is a tabletop company. And it says including the license to Invincible, the deck building game. I was like, all right, cool.
Hmm.
Probably one of the biggest Invincible tabletop fans out there. And I'm gonna play this. I will say though, right now we've got Invincible, the hero building game, which
Mhm.
is a dice bag builder. I'm sorry, not dice, but a bag builder game.
Mhm.
Then we've got Invincible, the card game, which is a deck builder.
Yeah. We got
Then we've got
Overpower.
Overpower coming, which isn't a deck builder, but it is a card game in which you can build a deck. And now we will have Cryptozoic bringing us Invincible, the deck building game. So don't get confused.
This feels
That's a
less
little
like
confusing.
I'm already
this
confused.
feels less like they're
There's-
trying to cater to Ryan, who is going to collect and play all of these, and more so that there are a lot of companies that want to make Invincible things, and they're like, yeah, we're going to open the door. You guys all want to make different games. Let's see if one of them takes off and becomes like a huge success, because you never really know if a board game or a card game is going to have a bit of a flash in the pan, or if it's going to become this like massive thing that takes over.
And Nick in the chat, Cryptozoic, they do the DC deck builder. I have heard great things about it. Like, this is really cool. I am excited. On to the next thing. UVS Games. They do a game called Universes, which is a deck building game. Like, it's
So
it is like they just came out with a TMNT one. It is.
Yes. So
I've watched how to play. It looks good.
It looks fun.
They literally just announced today that they are not just doing pre-built decks like was originally planned. They will be doing booster packs so you can build your own deck and battle it.
Cool.
So I actually bought a booster pack of Universes because it was Ninja Turtles, just to look at the cards.
That's
and it
the
does
starter
look like
set.
a lot of
They
fun.
didn't come out. Oh, did you get the booster pack? Actually, they did do boosters for Turtles, right? You're right. You're right. I was going to say we should get the starter decks and learn how to play before Invincible comes out. It's not going to be for another like year and a half or so. And we've got Overpower coming later this year. So
I've been saying it for a while because you guys kind of hate me for it, but I'm a big Monopoly fan. Give me some Invincible Monopoly.
Oh yeah.
Then we know we will have
God.
reached.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. That does
Give
feel like
Monopoly
one of
for
those
everything.
milestones we need to hit. I agree.
Yep.
One day it'll happen.
So yes, if there's
not as many Barnes and Nobles out there anymore. You know what I mean? Like that's where I feel like you would see those is in the Barnes and Nobles where you have the themed Monopoly. They're just not around as much anymore. It's sad.
Give me all the board games, give me all the card games. Maybe give me some that don't have the word build in it. I think we're good for now.
Could you ever have imagined yourself saying that?
I'm just saying we are at like 7.
Go back to episode 1, Ryan.
Saying, I know this is I will get them. I'm excited. I will get them. Just saying, it might get a little confusing for everybody else out there. But that's what we're here for. We'll show you the differences between all the building games. All right, next up, Invincible announced the release date for all the episodes. This is probably not news to most people watching us right now, but this did serve as our first official confirmation that the first 3 episodes will be dropping on March 18th, followed weekly after that. Again, not very timely news, but that was a big deal. After that, Battle Beast #1 enters 6th printing.
That's
wild. I mean, at what point is Ryan Otley just like, he's still doing the first, like the new printing covers in addition to some second covers, but like, this is wild. 6th printing for Battle Beast issue 1.
He's going to be drawing the final issue of Battle Beast and still drawing another cover for the next printing of issue 1.
Battle Beast is on its 56th printing.
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I love it. I love it. Such a cool cover too.
They released that along with some previews for issue 7, showing the first couple pages for what's coming in issue 7. Can't wait, given where we left off from issue 6.
If you haven't, they've released covers for issue 9 and Brother.
Woo! Come on. Yeah.
We've got the cover for issue 9, which is an homage to Invincible.
Yeah.
What was it? 60.
It's an homage to the cover of the first. I think it's 60.
No,
Maybe.
60 is Invincible War. Invincible
Okay.
War.
61 then. But yeah, it's the
whatever it was.
first appearance of Conquest is because I have that issue signed by both Kirkman
cool.
and Otley. And yeah, this is kind of big news. I mean, we're going into a little mini Battle Beast podcast here, but I was still of the mind we're gonna get some teases of Conquest and that the fight proper might not start until the next arc. That like who knows when that's actually gonna happen. And I no longer feel that way. I feel like we are going to hit the ground running with 7 and 8, and by this time you assume Conquest is showing up by this cover, which is so exciting. Like that's such a crazy thing to be looking forward to.
It really is. Excited. Then coming later this May, Capes returns with issue 7, which we knew, but now we know that Capes is going to have a special Cory Walker mini in the back, which is going to be I think it's going to be continued through the first arc or so. I don't think it's all in this one issue. But yeah, it's going to be Elemental. So Elemental will have her first debut appearance in Capes issue 7, making her canon to the Invincible comic book universe as well.
Yeah, so cool. Really excited to see, not just like fun to have this character who's going to premiere first in Versus and then show up in these things, but always excited to get more Cory Walker comic art. Like his blog is just like one of those things that I go back to every now and then and scroll through. It's so delightful. Like he's so great that yeah, I'm just excited to see more of his work.
I just don't know how we didn't talk about that, about her being in a comic. Like it's just
it makes so much sense
that we missed it. Yeah.
I loved the interview with Robert Kirkman and Cory Walker and the press release for it. Robert Kirkman's like, so great to create a new original character and origin story for Invincible with longtime friend Cory Walker. Hope to be doing it for many years to come. And then from Cory Walker, he said, it's great to work with Robert Kirkman one last time. And that was it.
Incredible.
God, I love him.
As he then goes back to, I'm sure, work on the next season of the show and start prepping that stuff. Yeah. They're great.
All right, and then speaking of Invincible Versus, we had one more character announced. Powerplex was announced at IGN FanFest. Kind of took me by surprise. I know he was on our list, but man, he is so exciting to see him show up in this, and the footage looked awesome. What did you guys think?
Yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah, it like all of his powers, how they integrated all of those into the gameplay that because we've got to play the game, so we already kind of know what to expect. But seeing how they incorporated his powers into it, I don't know who voices him. Did we find that out? Whoever it is awesome.
Oh, he's doing great. Absolutely.
Yeah, very cool.
It does make me wonder
all the interactions.
Will they just grab whoever that is to do Powerplex in the future? Since we've heard that Aaron Paul's not going to come back.
Right.
If that's the case, and I'd be okay with it because he did great.
Yeah, he does. He is channeling a little bit of Aaron Paul.
Yeah,
sure. Love too that they even have him do the Breaking Bad line. They have him.
I know.
The trailer, he does he can't keep getting away with this. Like they're having so much fun with the references and the details in like their finishers and all of that stuff. They're killing it on this game.
This trailer also showed off Blue and Black Suit Mark for the first time as well.
Oh yeah.
Which they later confirmed that you unlock by beating story mode.
Nice.
Very cool. Love that there will be some stuff like that that's like tied to progression and stuff like that where playing through the story. Also, I'm just like starving for more details about the story mode. I know that's one of the things they could probably hold back on until release, but that's one of the more fascinating things as somebody who doesn't get into fighting games for the like online multiplayer and stuff like that. I'm very, very excited to see what they do with story mode.
Yep. Shortly after that, we found out that Invincible Versus would be gracing the cover of the new Game Informer magazine, both with the artwork from the game as well as a Cory Walker version. This is both digital and Physical will be later this month, but the digital edition went live today with its cover story revealing Duplicate.
Woo!
So pretty cool. Another just a cool collector's item to get that cover of Game Informer and read more about their hands-on with the game and with Duplicate. But we got to see the trailer for Duplicate. What'd you guys think?
Awesome. She looks awesome. Like everything that I imagined they would do with her powers and everything in like we've talked about it a little bit of like Sub-Zero making the copies of himself out of ice and like kind of just visually throwing you off while you're doing attacks. It seems like they're having a lot of fun playing around with their powers in that way. And she seems super fun to play. Like I'm very excited. Glad she made the roster because I was worried there for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, she shot up to probably my first team. If I had the game tonight, if they're like, here you go, here's the game with everyone that you know at least announced, it's probably her Powerplex on my first team and then someone else, just because I can't wait to see how it feels to play as her. I did see in a little bit of the Game Informer report that they did put out that was available for everyone, was talking a little bit about how every time you make a clone, like you could send one out to block a hit basically for you. But they all just have a very little bit of health, and that's actually health that you have to give up to send her out. So you send out a clone, you lose a tiny bit of health.
Smart.
And then if you reabsorb them, you get that health back.
That's
that health back.
so fucking cool.
Isn't that
So
cool?
Yeah.
So cool.
They're doing
incredible.
things right. I can't wait. So yeah.
Speaking
of
that
visually,
as
it
well,
looks insane.
because that's I think the last bit of our Invincible news to go over.
It is.
That with Powerplex and Duplicate, that leaves 3 spots on the base roster left. Only 3. We're getting the 4 in DLC.
Want to
Who
see
is-
our original predictions? I got them.
Yeah, what were our original predictions?
I'll pull it
Because
up
I know
right now.
I think I said Lucan as one of mine, and I have Conquest as the other. If I had to guess right now, Alan, Angstrom,
don't look at it.
Conquest.
Sorry.
It
Alan
has to be Alan. Alan is a gimme.
Alan is. I think Alan is a definite. We have 8 on here that are not coming. I'm sorry. We have 8 that are not announced. You know what I mean?
Shapesmith, Dinosaurus, Thrag.
I think
Titan,
Dinosaurus
Oliver,
and Thrag are safe
Conquest.
outs.
Yeah,
I think Thrag is.
Yeah.
DLC.
Yeah.
Thrag could be
That'll
DLC.
be DLC. Yeah.
Even Dinosaurus could be. I think
could.
Angstrom Levy has to be in it.
Yep.
Angstrom Levy and
We need
Alan.
Borderlands.
I hope so. So does that mean Immortal is not in the Invincible fighting game? You
We
know what I
did.
mean?
I think that's fine.
We didn't put him on
Yeah,
there.
I know we didn't, but like Lucan is on it. You know what I
Well,
mean?
he's
Like
in it. He's just not playable. You know what I mean?
Did we even
Yeah.
talk
He
about?
might not be in
Did we even talk about Immortal when we were talking about
We had
characters
to.
that we?
I'm sure
you
we brought
sure?
him up. But it's one of those ones where it's like, what unique gameplay aspect is he bringing into the game?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I would have said that about Lucan as well. Like, and they found a way to make him unique in the way that he's like a little heavier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it. Yeah, I'm just.
I
It's
confirm.
that point where we're now down to so few spots. My brain is less going, ooh, who's next to who got the cut? Who's left behind here to DLC pack number 2 if we get one, you know?
Of the ones we added here, man, Angstrom, Allen are the definites. Shapesmith and Oliver would be really cool.
Yeah.
I feel like Oliver has to be in it.
I can also
gonna
see
be
Oliver
bummed
take
if
DLC,
Oliver
that way they
got
can
the cut.
go with a later, an older one.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling we're going to know the full roster before the end of the season.
Give me Debbie. Come on, Debbie.
I still think now that we've got Duplicate, man, and I still think Shrinking Ray would be really cool.
Yeah. So would Shapesmith. Oh, I want Shapesmith to play
know.
like Dulcime from Street Fighter,
Or
you know?
Yeah.
Shang Tsung,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Just being able to take on other characters' abilities and look
Yeah.
like them at least. Yeah.
That's, I guess, another thing that we didn't even bring up as a like coming soon.
Mauler's a good
Invincible, yeah, Maulers will be good. Invincible Versus is coming at the end of April as the show wraps up. You can guarantee that I'm sure we'll have a live stream weekend or some. I want to do a tournament very badly to organize with some people in the community as well and find a way for us to all to just compete to crown an Invincible Versus champion would be so much fun. So keep an eye out for that as well. But if that brings us to the end of the news, we mentioned before, we got some games to play. We got a couple of fun segments.
Yeah.
Bill, do you want to do yours first? Do you want me to?
Yeah, we'll do mine. So this could end quickly because it depends. It is a game of memory. So I'm sure I don't know if you guys have seen this trend where it's two people usually that count to 10, like changing numbers. So Wyatt, you'd say 1, Ryan, you'd say 2, TJ, you'd say 3, and then start back, right? And then each time that you restart a new cycle, you can pick any number that you want to say any word, and then that number is that word forever.
One person picks a number each round.
So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Ryan, you change 1 to the word poop. So then poop is 1 always. So then you say poop 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So we're gonna do it, but obviously it's gonna be Invincible themed. So we're gonna start with.
All right, give me a second. Let me clear this the chamber. Come up with a couple of Invincible.
And how high are we counting? How high are we counting?
We're gonna go to 15.
15's a lot.
15?
Well, fine. We'll go to 10. We'll go to 10.
I think 10's good.
I think 15 is challenging. 10 is easy mode, but it's okay. We'll start with 10. So we're just gonna practice now by doing numbers and counting. So
here's the thing.
Okay, it's TJ's game. Go ahead, TJ.
Yep. So here's the thing. In Bill's right hand, I noticed a pen. No cheating.
Bill, no pen.
No cheating.
No
markers. I'm not playing. Playing.
Bill's the moderator.
I'm moderating it. I have to keep track to make sure that you guys get it. Like, don't miss one. So yes, I have the list, and I'm gonna write them down when you guys go.
Playing.
We need somebody.
I am not playing this. Yeah. I am not playing. You Bill's guys are playing. I'm keeping track. Mm-hmm. So
is 3 enough people?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Trust me. We'll be all right. Okay. That's why I wanted to do 15. But so Wyatt, we'll go with you first, then Ryan, then TJ, then Wyatt, Ryan, TJ. So Wyatt, start with 1.
Okay. 1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10.
Okay. So Ryan, now you can pick any number if you want to.
Oh, any number. You don't go in order, and then
so you can say 7 is this. Okay. And they're Invincible themed.
Okay.
I got it. Got
it. Okay. 7 is Scourge.
Oh crap. So I start again?
No, Ryan, you can start.
Okay. 1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
Scourge.
8,
9,
10.
Yeah, okay. So TJ, you're next. Any number you want, and you're starting with 1.
3 is going to be peeing your pants.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's not a word?
It can be anything you want.
Oh, I thought it was a word.
Yep. Okay.
1.
So
2.
Peeing your pants?
4.
5.
6.
Scourge.
8.
9.
10.
Okay. Wyatt.
9 is
Mine.
Oliver. 9 is Oliver.
So something that I did when we played this game before, me and Liz, was that we had the number or the words start with the same letter.
I know, that's what I tried to do.
Okay.
So 7's Scourge. So
it's not supposed to be easy.
That's I thought of that.
I was being tricky for myself.
I want to throw a thing in there.
I'm gonna be off.
So 9 is Oliver. 9 is Oliver.
9 is Oliver.
Yep.
1. Got it. 2.
Peeing your pants.
Yeah, you got it.
4.
5.
6.
Scourge.
8.
Oliver.
10.
Good job. All right, Ryan.
Ooh. One is Sequid.
All right, you start.
Sequid.
2.
Peeing your pants.
4.
5.
6.
Scourge.
8.
Oliver.
10.
Nice. TJ. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10 are left.
5 is Viltrumite Punch.
TJ's an asshole.
Oh gosh. Okay. I
Okay,
start
TJ.
or TJ
Nope,
starts.
TJ starts.
Sequid.
2.
Peeing your pants.
4.
Viltrumite Punch.
6.
Scourge.
8.
Oliver.
10.
Whoo! We're getting a little zany. All right, Wyatt. 2, 4,
two.
6, 8, or 10.
2 is Tether Tyrant.
Ooh.
I approve. All right, start us off, Wyatt.
Sequid.
Tether Tyrant.
Peeing your pants.
4.
Viltrumite Punch.
6.
Scourge.
8.
Oliver.
10.
Holy shit! I can't not believe you
Wasn't
guys are
10
getting
something?
Up. No,
No.
10
I don't
is
think-
not taken yet.
10 is not
So,
anything yet.
Ryan, you are up 6, 8, or 10.
8. Deck Builder.
Oh God.
All right, go ahead.
I think this is the first one I'm going to fuck up.
Ryan starts, right?
Brian, yep.
Sequid.
I don't remember what 2 is.
You do.
Come
you
on,
do.
you do.
It was
Uh,
recent.
oh,
It was
Tether
recent.
Tyrant. Tether Tyrant.
There you
Peeing
go.
your pants.
4.
Yeah,
Viltrumite
4.
Punch.
His face.
6.
hmm
Yeah, 6.
Oh God, I couldn't remember if that.
Scourge.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Deck Builder.
Yep.
Oliver.
Yes.
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job. Good
Oh.
job. So 4, 6, and 10 are left, TJ.
Guys, come on.
Go quick. You're going to forget. 4, 6, or 10.
4 is Chicken Pot Pie.
Ooh, good one.
Okay.
Sequid.
Go.
Tether Tyrant.
Give me a second. Peeing your pants.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chicken Pot Pie.
Viltrumite Punch.
Yep.
6.
Yeah.
Scourge. Oh, that hurt. That hurt my brain.
Deck Builder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oliver.
10.
Yeah. The funniest part is you guys trying to remember just the number.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, tune
All right.
into the video if you're listening
All
to this
right.
later on in just audio.
All right. 6 and 10 are left. Why?
Oh God, come on, guys. We're so close to being
10?
done.
10 is Titan.
Ooh, I
I'm
like it.
giving us an easy one. 10 is
That
Titan.
is an easy one. All right. Start us off. Go, Wyatt.
Sequid.
Tether Tyrant.
Peeing your pants.
Oh no.
I fucking love Wyatt's faces right now.
Oh,
This is so
no.
great.
I know that 4 isn't one of the options you just gave me, but chicken pot pie. Chicken pot pie.
Yes.
Okay.
Viltrumite Punch.
Uh-huh.
6.
Scourge. Hang on. Keep going. Keep going.
Deck Builder.
Oliver.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. Titan.
Yes.
Sorry.
We did it.
Yeah,
We're doing
hang on.
it.
I gotta peel back the curtain of how confusing this is to me because Nicole
my
is watching
God.
from the living room on a delay, so I'm
Oh.
hearing from the other room, "Chicken pot pie, chicken pot pie."
All right. So
And
6
I'm
is the
trying
only
to
one
think.
left.
Oh.
Make it fucking hard.
Is this me?
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah,
Mhm.
6.
2-lock pull.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Ryan.
Sequid.
Tether Tyrant.
Peeing your pants.
Chicken pot pie.
Viltrumite Punch.
2-lock pull.
Scourge.
Deck Builder.
Oliver.
No way. No fucking way.
You got this, Ryan. You got this.
Titan.
Yeah,
Oh!
we did it.
Great job, guys. Oh my god, that was
Oh my god.
really funny from my perspective. Very funny.
I can't believe we did that.
That was
Yeah, that was
crazy.
awesome.
So Sequid was
awesome.
okay. Sequid.
Tether Tyrant.
Tether Tyrant was good. Twos, like two,
Yeah.
like that. Three.
Peeing your pants was 3 words.
Peeing your
Number
pants.
3.
Or I said
That was pretty good.
P3.
Smart.
P3.
P3.
4 was chicken pot pie.
Chicken pot pie had 4 syllables in it.
Chicken
Chicken
pot
pot pie.
Yeah.
5 Viltrumite punch was 5 finger
Viltrumite
punch.
Punch.
Yep.
Okay.
6. How did I remember 6?
I have
was a
no
hard one.
fucking idea. I have no idea.
6 was the last one, wasn't it? Didn't you make the last one?
Two.
It was Tulak
Tulak
Pool.
Pool?
6 was Tulak Pool.
Mhm.
Nice.
7 was Scourge. 8 was
Deck Builder.
Deck Builder.
Yeah.
9 was Oliver. 10 was Titan.
My
10
favorite part
and
of that,
10.
my favorite part of that was Wyatt waking up from a coma, like chicken pot pie.
If
was
I wait
awesome.
long enough, I'll hear Nicole yelling what the right answer is.
There you go. There you go.
That wasn't what
Oh,
happened.
fair. Okay,
I was so
all right.
scared at the end there. I didn't want to get all the way there and forget the very last one.
Would've
I
been
had to say
It would have
Titan
been classic. It would have been awesome.
It would
All right,
have.
Oh,
good
man.
job.
Good
All
job,
right, so
guys.
That was game number 1. I
Oh.
have also, well, I shouldn't say I've prepared a game because I have requested the help of my lovely wife, Nicole, who I just mentioned.
Thanks,
Because
Nicole.
this is actually a game that I made for you guys before I had joined the podcast. This was back in, I think, 2022 on one of your look back episodes. That is going to be a game
my God.
called
I'm gonna fail this.
Who Said It? So we've got 10 quotes here from the past 10 years. They're from anywhere in the 10-year period of the podcast. I'm sprinkled in there too. You know, obviously 10 quotes. It's not going to be even for everybody, but I will reveal a quote. We're all going to guess who we think said it.
Chris, I request that you play along. I would like for you to send me a text for each one ahead of time before we reveal the answers.
Yeah.
And then I want to.
We'll do-
No.
I won't look at my phone.
And then we'll go through all 10 and then we can reveal.
I just think Chris will
there's
nail it.
the answers are hidden in a hidden tab here that we can then pop open once we have all guessed.
The thing is, like, I feel like typically I'd be able to nail this, but I know that there's going to be tricky ones in here. Like, I know that you're going to like try and throw us off. Like, TJ said this, but
The
TJ
past-
would
well,
say this, but
and
Bill
again,
actually said it.
I don't know the answers because, like I said, I had Nicole come through and find these quotes, and it was pretty hilarious watching her just sitting on the couch with her headphones in, going through Spotify, just like giggling to herself and then typing on her phone. So I think we've got
I
some
love
good
seeing. Sorry, I love seeing Ray behind on the podcast right now, and he's like surprised at everything we're announcing.
Love it.
Lewis wants to know if they can. If chat can play along. I think so.
Oh, yeah.
So
Why not?
We'll wait
Why
till
not?
all of ours are locked. How about
Put
this?
your guesses in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, we get all of ours locked. Then chat, go ahead and we'll read yours and then we reveal.
And I can't see the chat, so chat won't influence my guesses. Like
I also have the
I
chat
have these
away. Yeah.
weapons or the windows open. All right, revealing number 1. I just want to shake his hand. That's it. Referring to Corey Walker.
So are we going to go in? How do we want to do this?
I
'Cause
say,
got this.
tell
Just
me
say
who you
it,
think
just-
it is. I'm guessing this is Bill.
Oh no way.
Let's go.
Uh,
Let's go. Wyatt, Bill, TJ, me.
What if we know it definitively?
That's what I was going to
Are we,
say.
are we going against each other? Are we
I think
going
it's
against each other?
TJ. I think TJ said this.
Can
I think TJ
we
said
total
this.
up? Can we total up the points at the end? I'm sure we could. I'm not really that worried about it. I'm just making
Okay.
some guesses. You know.
So,
Ryan, TJ?
so me saying that's why I asked, because I literally just gave it away for Bill, which is why he chose me, I think. But yeah, I said that for sure.
It's
that what you
definitely
said?
TJ.
Oh, it does
No, it
sound
is.
like
Sorry,
Bill.
Wyatt. It is TJ.
All right.
I feel like I have an
I won't change
advantage
my
because
answer.
I hear everything twice because I edit.
That's true.
So I will always go last if you want.
That's true. I like that. I like
I was
that.
talking about San Diego Comic-Con and how
Yeah.
Corey was going to be there, and I just want to shake his
Just
hand.
want to shake
That's
his
it.
hand.
I don't want an autograph. I don't want anything. I just want to say shake his hand.
It's a good one because I feel like it could be any of us.
Yeah.
Quote
Are
number
we looking
2.
at?
I've always thought that the monster form of Monster Girl was more attractive than the human version.
We're getting dicey now. Because that sounds like a Bill thing, but I feel like that might be TJ.
I'm gonna say Bill.
Okay. We're saying Bill. My first instinct is Bill.
Yeah.
Bill is just the first one to comment on anyone's attractiveness, if we're being honest, right?
That's true, but Monster Girl's monster form is a dude, and TJ likes dudes, so
That's
Yeah.
true.
I'm gonna say
That's true.
TJ. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say TJ.
But I feel like TJ would know if he had said it.
I don't know. I mean the Corey Walker one. I remember talking.
I'm gonna go
about that,
TJ.
but
I'm gonna go TJ as well.
It's possible that I said it, but I feel like it was Bill.
This was an intro goof, and it was Bill.
Mm.
Oh, okay. I like this.
Wait, how do you know? Do you have the answers?
No, I just know.
Ryan just remembers.
But
when are the
but
answers
Wyatt,
going to
do
be
you-
revealed?
I think we'll reveal the answers at the end. Yeah. We
Okay,
have
okay,
two,
okay.
So there's two tabs or two columns here that are hidden that at the end we'll reveal and we'll look at it.
Got it.
I feel like we're in podcast energy right now. I feel like we're recording.
That's Wyatt. That's Wyatt. Put me
No?
down for Wyatt.
Okay. I don't recall saying it if I did.
I feel like this is pre-video and it's us in audio, and it was probably a goof. And I'm gonna say me. I think
Okay.
I have said that.
Okay.
Maybe. But I honestly don't know.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna also guess TJ.
This one I don't know for sure. It is either
Yeah.
TJ or Wyatt. And if it is pre-video, TJ's right. If it's pre-video, it's him. If not, it's Wyatt. And I
think
feel like
it's Wyatt.
I think I want to go with Wyatt on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be a
you
good
can
one,
you
though.
can
That's
feel
split.
Wyatt's. You can feel his
Yeah.
cadence in it, right? I feel like
That's
we're in
something- that's
podcast
something
energy
you
right
like.
now. I feel like we're recording.
That's true. It does sound like a
Yeah.
Wyatt.
That is my exact rhythm, Bill. You nailed it.
I know.
I didn't feel like I was having a midlife crisis. I felt like I was living a midlife crisis. Should we say it in unison? It's Bill. Do we
Bill.
assume it's all Bill.
I think I'm sure that was me.
Okay. I'm gonna also guess Bill. Ryan, you're guessing Bill?
Yeah.
TJ, are you guessing Bill?
Yeah.
Yeah. Feels like a Bill thing to say. Let's go to number 5 and J.K. Simmons, I know you're listening to the podcast. You're welcome anytime. Let's just put that out there.
Oh,
TJ always fucking begs.
I know he
I
always
do,
does,
but
but
he
the
always
cadence of this
do.
one,
But Bill does too, though.
he does.
I've never said this in my life.
I know
The-
that I've said something similar to this.
Oh,
Here's
man,
the
I
thing.
could
Here's the
see-
thing. It's the second part. I know
That-
you're listening to the podcast. That's
no.
me.
No, yes, but let's just put that out there. That
out
part, that's a Wyatt or Bill. Let's just
Uh-huh.
put that
Yeah.
out there.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing myself, even though I don't know for sure. I am guessing myself.
And J.K. Simmons, I know you're listening to the podcast.
I'm
I'm going to say
guessing
TJ
myself
again.
again.
I'm going to say
I'm gonna
I'm going to stick
It's-
with TJ.
It's the I know you're listening to the podcast.
I feel
That's
like
kidding me.
I feel like each of us should say it.
That's what. Go
Let's
ahead.
take turns
Wyatt,
reading
well,
them.
Wyatt, do it with your cadence. Go ahead, Wyatt.
And J.K. Simmons, I know you're listening to the podcast. You're welcome anytime. Just
Oh,
that out
Oh
there.
shit!
See?
Oh shit!
See?
Oh
I do.
no!
Bill,
anytime
give
one
it
of
to
the
me.
voice actors comes up, I do that.
Bill, give it to me.
I'm gonna
All right,
say
all right,
I'm gonna
all
say
right.
Wyatt. I'm
J.K.
gonna say-
Simmons, I know you're
I'm
listening to the
changing to Wyatt.
podcast.
TJ, you're
You're
switching?
welcome
Okay.
anytime. I would never say anytime 2 times in a row. I don't
I gotta
repeat
fix
words. I never fucking repeat words.
You
just-
literally
JK
just did.
Nicole, write that one down. I never repeat words.
I never repeat words and just put 2x next to it.
And J.K.
Others-
Simmons, I know you're listening to the podcast. You're welcome anytime. Let's just put that out there.
Fuck, that sounds like you too.
It does.
I don't think I,
I
would
think it's-
say
I think I don't
you're
know.
welcome anytime. You're welcome anytime. I don't think
Wyatt,
that's
change me to Wyatt. Change me to Wyatt.
I don't
I'm
think
right,
that's
going
me.
Wyatt.
all right.
I'm going Wyatt too.
All right. Oh, I got to take that off. There we go.
Holy fuck, we got Wyatt across the board.
Yeah, it does feel like something I would.
So
say.
either none of us listened to Ryan, or
Yeah, right.
Nicole didn't pick any Ryan quotes.
Or I never do goofs.
We
with
missed.
things
I think we might have
myself.
missed a Ryan in there. There's definitely going to be a Ryan. This one though, I am locking my answer in before I even read it. This is TJ.
Oh my god, it's TJ.
This
I
is-
haven't even read it. I just saw how it ends.
Whoever wrote the IGN one review probably went on Rotten Tomatoes. Jesus, dumb B word is what I'll say because I'm not going to read the whole thing out.
Review wasn't
guessing it's
spoken though,
TJ.
right? Review
No.
wasn't spoken.
Whoever wrote the IGN one probably went on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's TJ.
Yeah.
So
And this is, I remember when
dumb
there was
bitch
a
is
bad
like a-
review.
that's a TJ for sure.
That's literally the minute TJ gets downed by someone in Arc Raiders. That's what I'm
Fucking
hearing
dumb bitch.
shouted in the Prox chat.
All right, I'll say TJ. I feel like I'm being strong armed into TJ here, but I can't argue
No,
my
no,
way out of
put
it.
your own. Put
You
your
change
No,
own.
it
I
up. Maybe
can't.
that'll
No,
mean
no,
that
no.
you get a point when
Whoever
we
wrote
don't.
the
That's
IGN
wrong.
one probably went on Rotten.
Be the one that goes out of the off the cuff because it might
No,
not.
I want to win. I want to win something in my life, and I feel like I could probably win this.
Ryan, you're also saying TJ?
Oh yeah.
All right. Number 7. But like from what I've noticed and from what I've seen, I'm not seeing trees on buildings or anything.
Oh, I feel like I remember this.
But like
This
from what
I'm
I've
gonna
noticed,
say. Oh, what were we looking at?
I'm not seeing trees.
This makes me think of like
Oh, I
post-apocalyptic.
think I have this. I think I have this. It was very early in like development of the show, and we had like a screen grab or something. And Ryan was talking about the animation style and was like, I don't see there's like no detail. I'm gonna say Ryan. I
It
feel
does
like I
give me
remember that.
Ryan vibes. I think that, and especially because a lot of us have not been leaning towards Ryan, it makes me think this one's Ryan. So I'm
You know what? I'll say Ryan too because I feel like Ryan says or anything, and he kind of like has something that he says at the end of sentences or and stuff.
So who put this together, Nicole?
Yeah.
I want to know if I'm right about that because I feel like I
I
remember.
can tell you what it is.
Oh, you already
Oh,
know.
he knows.
I'm almost positive I said it because I
Nice.
know exactly what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
And I feel like I also use like way too much. But like
Not-
from what
not
I've
as
noticed
bad as
and from
me.
what I've seen, I'm not even seeing trees on buildings or anything. Like this is probably us talking about the difference between season 2 and season 1. And I was joking about how in season 1 there
You're
were
right. You're
freeze
right.
frames
was
of
definitely
trees being auto-populated to growing
Yeah.
on top of buildings.
Yeah.
And so we were like, the animation looks better. I'm not seeing
That sounds
trees on
right.
buildings or anything. And I feel
That
like
sounds
I would be the one to bring that up. So I'm saying me.
Yeah, I
Alright.
do remember that conversation.
Resetting.
Jesus.
Should we all take turns reading these? Somebody else?
Yeah, I think. Go ahead, Wyatt. You
I'm good. I'm good. I already know.
fucking do a line of coke and then just go hit the town. I don't do coke.
It's no. We
That's
don't have
me.
I'm
Are you
locking in
sure?
Bill.
That's
I think I'm logging in.
Lock
Bill.
it in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember saying that. What the fuck was I on?
What do you mean? Are you saying you don't know if this is a true statement for you? Are you revealing that you do in fact do coke, Bill?
No. I'm saying that I don't remember saying that, and what context
No,
I would have
joking.
said that. Fucking do a line of coke and then just go hit the town.
Bill, you very often start a sentence with fucking.
Cool.
Like
Okay, that's
you
fair.
start off
That's-
with
with
like,
fucking.
you know,
Yeah, I start with
Yeah,
fucking,
you do.
and then I say the line. You're right. It's true.
I blame Nicole for picking these quotes that it's devolved into this, you know. I'm just kidding. You did a great job, babe. All right, number 9. I think I enjoy getting to see how the sausage is made with stuff, even as much
Ryan.
as I like getting to watch the actual show.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
This feels like
Ryan.
something that I
Sausage
have
made.
also said. but-
Wyatt, I agree that you say things like seeing how the sausage would made instead of just saying like, oh, behind the scenes, like how it's made, you
Yeah.
have to make like a fun little thing. But Ryan does that too. And I've always said
You have to make a
that
fun
your
little thing.
that you and Ryan have very similar ways of like
Yeah,
communicating sometimes.
agreed.
So this could go either way. I think
Yeah.
I think I enjoy and there's no like in there. Like I think like I
I'm gonna
enjoy
choose
like
me
getting to
just-
see.
Just to hopefully change up the score if it
I'm guessing it was in reference to the art books.
the art books. Yeah, it could be.
Enjoy getting to see how the sausage is.
All right, Final quote before we reveal answers. I think 5 years feels crazier than 100 episodes. That
Interesting.
feels like Ryan to me. Or
that
Bill.
also feels like Ryan to me.
I was gonna go with TJ.
I don't think I would have said that.
I
Really?
think 5 years feels crazier than 100 episodes.
I'm gonna
I
say
think
Ryan.
5 years. I fucking think that fucking 5 years
No,
feels
so that's
crazier
to
than
start with.
fucking-
That's to start with that, Bill.
fucking I think.
Maybe I did.
TJ, say it.
I think 5 years feels crazier than 100 episodes.
It's TJ.
Act it less. Do less acting.
think
Just
TJ?
read it. Just read it like you're reading a book.
I think 5 years feels crazier than 100 episodes.
That sounds like TJ.
It's because
Now that I'm thinking about it, I could also see myself saying this. But
say
I'm gonna
say
go with
it
TJ.
like Ryan. Can you say it like you're just reading it? Don't add any kind of inflection. Just read it.
I think 5 years feels crazier than 100 episodes.
This is how it was said. 100%. Wyatt, you say it.
I think 5 years feels crazier than 100 episodes.
I think 5 years feels crazier than 100.
Yeah, I feel like
episodes.
I'm an
this
easy
would have been
elimination
episode
out of
100.
This one, yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
I'm an easy elimination from this.
I
one,
think
'cause I
5
don't
years
think
feels-
I was there at the 5.
Or no, this would have been 5 year mark.
I think
Yeah.
it's TJ. I think it's TJ. I don't think Ryan says words
It's
like
TJ.
crazier. He would come up with a better word.
Ryan's
Like
also
grab the
saying TJ.
thesaurus. I think 5 years feels.
I'm going Ryan. I'm going to go Ryan.
TJ's going Ryan.
Yeah, this is fair. I like this.
I like this. Okay, we're
All
gonna
right.
scroll back
Now the
up.
reveal.
Let's see what Chris said. 1 second.
Oh yeah. See what Chris is saying.
Can I please be here for the review?
Yes, yes,
Nicole would like to be here for the reveal.
Scooch in. Scooch in. Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Are we ready to reveal?
Nicole.
Okay. All right. So starting with
Okay.
number 1.
Well,
I
it'll
just want-
reveal kind of all of them at once because I'm going to reveal the column. So we'll kind of work our way down once we do that.
Oh, I don't want to look ahead.
Okay. And I'm going to make these a little wider. Oh, hang on.
Oh, we've got details too.
We do. We have Nicole's very, very detailed. So we have for the first one, we said, I just want to shake his hand. That's reference to Corey Walker. It was, in fact, TJ.
Yeah.
So you guys all
going
get
to
a point
Comic-Con. Yep.
there. Number 2, I've always thought that the monster form of Monster Girl was more attractive than the human form. It was Bill.
Yeah.
And so Ryan and TJ, you guys got the point there.
Mhm.
Bill, I let you influence me. I should have known.
I
that
know.
was
I
you.
know.
Number 3, I feel like we're in podcast energy right now. I feel like we're recording was in fact TJ in episode 71 in 2019.
Oh,
Wow.
An intro.
good job, guys.
Wow.
That was,
I'm 3-0. I'm 3-0.
I think
Yeah.
that was the first one Chris missed. He thought it was TJ too.
That was a goof. Okay.
Oh, was it a
Let's
goof?
see.
Yeah.
No, that was me.
What am I? Yeah, that was TJ.
Then no, he got it right then. Yeah,
I'm 3-0.
you're right.
Okay. Going down to number 4, I didn't feel like I was having a midlife crisis. I felt like I was living a midlife crisis. Yes, it was Bill, episode 98 in 2021. All
Yep.
4 of us got a point there. Here, I'm gonna move this over a little bit so we can see all of them. Number 5, and J.K. Simmons. I know you're listening to the podcast. You're welcome anytime. Let's just put it out there. That was
Yes.
me,
That was tough.
and we all got that one.
I'm so glad that you read that because it was your cadence. It was
Yeah,
your
yeah,
cadence.
it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just put that out there. I put things out there all the time, you know. Whoever wrote the IGN one probably went on Rotten Tomatoes. In fact, it was TJ. We all got the point there.
I am 6-0.
Number 7. But like from what I've noticed and what I've seen, I'm not seeing trees on buildings, was Ryan on the Adam Eve episode.
Right.
Nice.
Yep.
And
That's
there
right.
were- There were actually 2 other likes in that quote, but I took them out.
Of course.
Ryan, I say like way
Like
more
from what
than
I've
you.
noticed,
Don't worry
like,
about it.
and there, from what I've seen, I'm not like.
I have the
seeing- there's
California-
definitely
I
one.
have the
after I'm
California
not.
likes. Yeah. Number 8, fucking do a line of coke and then just go hit the town. I don't do coke. Was Bill. We all got that one.
It was
What was
talking
that
about
from?
San
Countdown
Diego
to season
Comic-Con and
2.
What it was like.
Oh, I was talking about going to San Diego
Yes,
Comic-Con.
and what it was
Got
like
it.
there.
What Comic-Con was like. Number 9, I think I enjoy getting to see how the sausage is made with stuff.
Oh,
Even
it was
as much
wild.
as I like
God
getting to watch
damn
the
it!
actual
Oh.
show.
I
I'm
knew
Oh, that's the
that.
first one I
got
got
the
wrong.
point on that one.
I should have
I wanted
changed
to
it
be
to
in here.
Wyatt.
Because Bill literally yells at Wyatt for saying that, and how only Wyatt would say something that dumb. But then Bill was just adamant that it wasn't Wyatt.
Because Ryan says dumb shit too all the time.
Just now, you're like, Wyatt, you say things like that.
Love it. Love it. What was that on? What happens next?
That is.
Can you rap text it?
Oh, part 2. Okay, part 2
Here,
predictions.
let me do this and
Part
see if
2
that'll-
predictions.
I mean, it says that it's already wrapped. There we
There
go.
you go.
Part 2 predictions 2023.
Yeah.
And then finally, number 10. I
Oh!
think 5 years feels crazier than 100 episodes. I said Ryan. TJ and I both said Ryan. It was Ryan.
I got 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
100.
I thought you got 8. You got.
I got only
you
got
those
one
last
wrong.
ones?
Four, five,
I got
six.
number 9 wrong.
Wow.
Wow.
I have 8. I have 8 out of 10.
I think I got
TJ is obsessed
Like
with
7?
us. That's what I've learned. TJ
You
is obsessed
started the
with us.
podcast by you saying that I'm not a fan of the podcast.
I think what you mean is that TJ's a really good friend and he listens, He
That's
listens
right.
when you're talking.
I think
That's
it's
But that was the game. Thank you again to my
That was
lovely
fun.
wife, Nicole, for putting those together since
Thanks,
I
Nicole.
listened to them as well.
Yeah.
So great. So great.
All right. So I came up with just a mini game. So early on,
Chris went 10 for 10, by the way.
nice.
Oh, man.
I couldn't follow along. They like kind of shuffled a bit, but he went for 10 for 10. Crazy.
Wyatt, all I hear now is you saying how you like how the sausage is made. Like
We're going to
that's
talk about
all-
that.
I
Anytime
can-
we get behind the scenes footage of anything, I'm going to bring it up.
All right. So early on in our podcasting days, before we went to video, one of the games that we used to play, we're not going to play exactly that, but listeners liked it. They wanted us to bring it back, which we did a couple times, is Super Fight. So for this, I'm going to be doing in the spirit of Super Fight, kind of the same thing. So 2 of you will go head to head on discussing who would win in, I'll assign you characters. You will discuss it. And we're gonna let the chat kind of decide. So we need people in the chat to kind of spam who you think won the argument. Keep in mind, keep Invincible biases out of it, and who you think would win is also not a part of it. Who had the best argument? That's who the winner is. Who had the best argument? Okay.
I'm sure there will be no contention about whether or not that's objective or.
I feel like some of these
I mean, that's the
tried to
whole
make
point
them
of
even.
Super Fight, though. That's the whole
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did try to make them even though. So we'll start with Ryan and Wyatt.
Ooh.
Ooh, oh my gosh.
Ryan, you have Battle Beast.
Okay.
Who would win in a fight? Battle Beast or Wyatt, you have Darth Vader.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my
So
god.
wait,
And I can't
we
get my
have, and it's
opinions at all.
decided we have to.
I'm going to
just
put a timer.
argue for ours. I can't switch sides and just agree that Ryan wins.
You have
Okay.
Darth Vader, and you're not starting off very well there, Wyatt.
I'm just clarifying the rules. Okay.
Battle Beast versus Darth Vader. I'm giving you both a minute. Go.
Wyatt, would you like to start?
No. You start. I need the rebuttal time. We know Battle Beast. Darth Vader's.
Yeah, I mean,
left.
Battle Beast was bred for
Ryan
this. I mean, the only thing I'll come at your best, your most powerful thing, and that's the lightsaber. Yes, it could probably cut through Battle Beast with a good amount of force. But I mean, what's a cut to Battle Beast? He will cut himself with the lightsaber and then be like, okay, now it's fair. I really don't think that will have much. I don't even know if he could force push him. I think that he would be able to just grab onto the floor, and with enough strength. But
And he probably likes
you're
being
pushing him
choked.
away. Like pushing him away. He wants to be up close. He's just going to keep rushing you. I really don't know what else. Yeah. I mean, the amount of weapons he has too. He can at range. He's just a killing machine.
Wyatt, rebuttal.
So Battle Beast has to get close. Listen, and we all know Battle Beast is like the strongest of the strong. He's like the pinnacle of invincible strength. He goes up against Thrag, but he's still got to get close. He's got to get to Darth Vader, and Darth Vader's whole thing is that you've got the Force. He's able to push him back, keep him at a distance, and chat, be cool about spoilers because I'm going to talk a little bit about spoilers. What's the last thing we see as Battle Beast dies? He's being choked out on the ground by Thrag. What is Darth Vader good at? He's good at choking people with the Force. He's going to grab Battle Beast by the throat with a Force choke and slam him down away from him. And Battle Beast is just going to, asphyxiate and pass out and then be dead.
You think the Force choke is as strong as the thing that choked Battle Beast? The strongest being in the universe.
I think that Darth Vader.
It's a little tightening of the collar is what you got.
But that's when he's doing this. You know what I mean? He's just messing around. He's messing around with coworkers. He's messing around with coworkers. This is Darth Vader. Okay.
HR wasn't even called to that meeting.
Yeah. Okay, that was just him,
All right. So that's time. I gave you guys 2 minutes. So like kind of a minute apiece, but
we need equal time
together.
So
turning to the chat. Need you guys to kind of spam the chat.
Sound off.
Who do you think won the argument?
Are they putting Ryan or Wyatt, or are they putting Battle Beast or
put
Vader?
Ryan or Wyatt.
Ryan or Wyatt.
Regardless of what character you think would win, I honestly don't know. I think I would have to probably side with logic.
Yeah, it is pretty tough.
Yeah,
Wyatt, I kind of agree with you, only because I do think that Darth Vader has the advantage of distance.
Yeah.
Wyatt votes me.
Yeah, I did type in the chat. I'm voting Ryan. But you know what? I would still say Darth Vader. He's not a pushover. But
Darth Vader could open up the ground under Battle Beast, close up the ground, and then walk very slowly away with his robotic limbs. Like I don't even think it's a contest.
I will say that the chat is actually kind of split. I'll give my opinion. I think I like Wyatt. I know you fought for Vader, but you feel Battle Beast. I think Vader is wrecking Battle Beast. Mm-hmm. I really do. I think Ryan was like, Battle Beast is like the most powerful thing in the
Battle Beast gets
universe.
One hit on him.
It was Darth Vader.
Battle Beast touches him once.
Yeah,
limb gone. Like he doesn't stand. Like his body won't stand anything from Battle Beast.
But everything you know from Star Wars, Darth Vader is like ridiculously OP. He's like the god of Star Wars.
Could Battle Beast fall into a volcano and lose all of his limbs and crawl out and still have the strength to holler at Obi-Wan?
I think if we saw Darth Vader get as wrecked as we've seen Battle Beast get wrecked and just like kind of keep going, I would have more confidence. But I feel like with Vader, he gets a little Force lightning, he gets one limb cut off, and it's like he's kind of out for the count in Return of the Jedi. You know what I mean? Like I think he's more apt to take a knee and be like, "You got this one, you win."
I mean, Rich, you can't use a movie where Ewoks took down ATSTs.
Whoa! Don't be. I won't have this Return of the Jedi slander. The best.
You just slandered. You just used it.
I'm just saying that Vader is not the same as Battle Beast. See,
all right. This going on to the next one here. I think that was kind of split there. So the next one will be Wyatt versus Bill.
Oh, I gotta go again.
Let's go.
You're each. I got 5 of them total. So that was 1. Here's 2. Wyatt, you have Kid Omni-Man.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Bill.
Start typing my name in the chat right now, everybody.
Bill, you have Aang in the Avatar state. And 2 minutes. Who's starting?
You can go first.
We'll let Wyatt
start. Go. He's a Viltrumite. I'm sorry. Aang is great. He's going to have fun on his little air scooter, on his little ball rolling around. You know what I mean? And Oliver's going to fly through him and punch. Aang is going to look like a Mauler. You know what I mean? He's going to look like the Mauler twins, just splayed out everywhere, because that's who Oliver is. Oliver is not holding back at all. He has no care about human life, let alone this random boy who's like throwing rocks and water at him. He is just there to put Aang down. And I love Aang. He's great. Aang has a heart of gold, and he will hold back in the first few seconds. And
Not in
Oliver will
Avatar
put him in the
state.
ground.
Not in Avatar state. Sorry.
He's
Sorry.
still kind of one with the world, and he's still he spoilers for Avatar, I guess too. He didn't kill Fire Lord Ozai, you know what I mean? Like he was merciful. Oliver's not gonna be merciful. He's putting you down.
Okay. Is that your argument?
Yeah.
Is that he can fly through Aang? All right. First of all,
And
Kid
he's a
Omni-Man.
Viltrumite.
Kid Omni-Man is not a full Viltrumite. He's super strong and super fast, but Aang in Avatar state, when he has all of the elements on he can do anything with any element. So he can lightning attack Oliver, shock him, and he's down on the count. He's down for the count. And then he can wrap him up with earth and sink him down. He can open up the earth, same thing as Darth Vader. Everyone opens up the earth and drop that motherfucker down so he can't move. And then all he has to do is energy bend his Viltrum powers away from him, as he did the Fire Lord. He could energy bend. Well, I'm sorry, Ryan. Do you not have energy in you? Are your chocolate?
Is that where he gets?
He's energy bending Avatar powers, and Oliver doesn't have fucking.
He's not. He's energy bending in general. Everybody has energy, and he can block Kid Omni-Man's ability to have a snarky little attitude and throw a punch. That's all he can do. Aang
But
has
can he
this.
punch
Aang
through a skull? No.
Aang is 112 years old. He was trained by the best benders around the world. He has hundreds of other avatars that have hundreds of years of experience on his side that he can harness his power through. And you have someone that is just like strong.
Strong and ruthless.
All right. So
put him in the
chat. Who won the argument, Wyatt or Bill? I think that was it was a good one. I thought you both made your points, made pretty good points.
Yeah.
It was actually tough. I know that I haven't been declared the winner yet, but honestly, I think that I was worried. Nicole said the wide-eyed look was like, oh no, how is this gonna work?
I voted
again, kind of
It
split.
was a good argument. It was a good argument.
I think that Wyatt had a better argument, but I really think Aang would win.
If we didn't have,
that was probably the meanest thing that you've ever said on a live stream for the world to hear.
Can't edit that out. I think
so you are
if it
handed
wasn't
the winner, but you fucking did not win.
It was a layup, and you just tripped over your own shoelace. I think if it wasn't the Avatar state, Oliver's got a great chance. I would have felt more confident. But you're right. The Avatar state is kind of like always God mode. You know what I mean? Like
what is Oliver apart from Ozai throwing a high-speed rock at Aang? You know what I mean? Or a fireball or something like that. You know, he could just swat it away like he does a million times with other elements and stuff like that.
All right. So this next one will be for
TJ, are you going to argue any of these? Because I need to hear you yell at somebody.
No, because this one will be for Ryan and Bill.
Wait, you really aren't participating?
No, I'm just gonna.
Oh my god, this is exhausting. All right.
I got three more.
TJ comes up with an arguing game and it doesn't involve him and Bill. The fans will riot.
I'm gonna think of two characters right now, and our last round is Bill versus TJ, and it's whatever characters I think of right now.
All right. Well, I'll skip this one then. We'll do
skip your least favorite. Why don't give you guys?
Then I'll do two more. Bill and Ryan. Who do you think would make a better pop star? Duplicate will be Bill's, and the Mahler twins will be Ryan.
I'll go first. Duplicate can create an entire choir of harmonies. She can hit the low notes, the mid, the high. And also dance choreography. The Mahlers would just be like bumbling around like idiots. They would be arguing with each other. They would break up before they even were able to release their first album because they would be constantly fighting for who was singing the lead vocals. Whereas Duplicate can just spread her conscience throughout however many clones that she wants to create. Go ahead, Ryan.
I got you. Duplicate can't do all that. As far as we know, she is not. What do you mean she can have all the different octaves and everything like that? Is she a singer? Does she know how to dance and choreograph like that? No, but you know who does? Science. And the Maulers will create. The Maulers will create as many as they want that are so skilled. They need a baritone. Create one. They'll just go ahead and there you go. They'll clone as many as they want. They can clone all 3 K-pop. They'll clone them all, and they'll just create the perfect pop stars.
Yeah, but they would have to be the Mauler twins. TJ said the Mauler twins, not the Mauler.
He said
Mauler.
who said who would create the better pop star?
Okay,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Who's a better fucking singer, Ryan? Celine Dion, who can talk like a normal person and then go way the fuck up there, or Meatloaf? They both sang, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. And who sang it better? Celine Dion. Meatloaf? Come on, dude. He's I would do
but the
anything
Maulers
for-"
can create someone that sounds like Celine Dion. Science.
My
Yeah, but
favorite
duplicate.
All right.
My favorite thing about that is Ryan made me think of the Always Sunny episode where it's like science is a liar sometimes when he's doing film. You know who's better than that? Science.
All right, we'll go to the chat, and then I got one more, and then we'll go to Wyatt. So who won that one, Ryan or Bill? Honestly, it's been pretty even every time. So I think that shows how well we're
It's
doing.
hard. It's so hard to vote. I would probably vote Ryan for the creativity of science can do that, even though it does feel like, Bill, that's a good argument. It does. I can see it. You know what I mean? I can see the K-pop demon hunters of duplicates.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was
performing.
channeling. That's what I was channeling.
Yeah, you did a good job helping me picture that. I just like the sort of creativeness of their make things with science. Ryan,
TJ, was that in the spirit of the question? Is that what you thought? Like whoever can create multiples?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
like it?
Because otherwise,
All
like
right.
just a Mauler and just a duplicate, like why would one of them be a pop star? Yeah.
All right, for the last one, it is Bill versus Wyatt. And it is who would win in a fight of a team of 3. So each of you get 3 characters. Bill, your team of 3 is Dinosaurus,
Okay.
Tether Tyrant,
Oh my god.
and Adam Eve's dad, Mr. Wilkins.
Okay.
Tether Tyrant, Adam Eve's dad, and Dinosaurs. Okay. Wyatt, your team is Dr. Manhattan, Dark Phoenix, and Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
y'all want to type my name in the chat now, or should we?
Wait. What were the first 2? What?
Give Bill a minute. Give Bill a minute. He's got this.
Yeah.
Dr. Manhattan,
Okay.
Dark Phoenix,
Okay.
and Jesus Christ.
Of Nazareth. All right. Mr. Wilkins would make everyone else feel
That's what
so
this episode
bad
is.
about themselves that there wouldn't even be any fight. They would
You're
just
saying-
be.
You're saying that he's going to make Jesus Christ feel bad about himself?
Are you kidding me? Do you know who you're talking about here, Mr. Wilkins? He made. Oh man, he can make he can make the strongest heroes doubt themselves.
It's fair.
And yet he's like the worst guy in the comic. I mean, there's no contest. That was a joke one though, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
It was a joke.
I like that.
I would do it. I would argue it. I would argue.
I
it.
like that that's a joke one though, because the one that I thought of, I was a little worried at first because I do want to give one to Bill and TJ to argue because we love watching Bill and TJ argue. And I thought of Tether Tyrant for Bill. This is another just who would win in a fight. And I was like, okay, I like TJ how he was doing a one Invincible character, one from something else. He knows I love Star Wars. He gave me Darth Vader. Bill, you've got Tether Tyrant. Who is winning in a fight, Tether Tyrant or TJ, Dante from Devil May Cry?
I mean,
so Tether Tyrant versus Dante from Devil May Cry.
should I start?
You can go first.
Have you ever played a Devil May Cry game? Do you
Should I change it to Dinosaurus to make it a little more?
No,
even?
no,
No.
I think Bill's got
Bill,
this.
you choose.
You-
You choose.
Do you see? Don't say Bill's got this. Like
He's
we're
got-
all
he's-
on Bill's side before TJ even starts.
No. Trust me, you're winning. But Bill, I think Bill's got this argument.
If you have ever seen Dante in action. Do you see the monsters that he goes up against? The demons that he goes up against? They tower. They're like battle beast on steroids, like, and 20 feet higher, like 1,000 feet higher. He goes up against like the devil himself and still comes out on top. Tether Tyrant is not taking on. I feel like Dante could be a fair match for fucking Battle Beast. Fucking Tether Tyrant. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck. He can't even rob a bank right. He can't even rob a bank right. With help. With help. With help.
He didn't want to rob the bank and hurt people. He's just wanted the money. He's a kind-hearted soul, which is
Couldn't even do that.
the opposite of what Dante is. He doesn't have a soul because he's the spawn of a demon and some wench that's just giving it away to whatever demon comes to town, right? So Dante has mommy issues, so Tether Tyrant can just throw that in his face. And then, you know what? All Tether Tyrant has to do is be like, you know what, Tethers, take control of me, because Tether Tyrant went on a rampage that hasn't even been documented in the Invincible comic book because it was too chaotic and horrifying to show on the page. Okay? We saw him be subdued after he himself subdued the Tether Tyrant. Like, oh my God, I'm awake. What's going on? And they're like, you destroyed half the city. Has Dante ever destroyed half of a city or an entire city? You don't know. You don't know.
Dante is slicing through every fucking tether he
with
has.
a sword. All he has
him
is a
with
sword.
Nothing.
All
And
he
he's
has
got,
is a sword.
he's got guns too. He's got ebony and ivory, and he's
all
fucking
Tether
them
Tyrant
bitches
has
up.
to do is go like
Not
this,
only that,
and no bullets are getting through. No bullets.
He's got the rebellion sword. He's got the sword of Sparta. He's coming at Tether Tyrant with fucking everything he's got. And he's got a team behind him. He's got fucking Trish. He's got Nero. He's got everybody. He's bringing the whole fucking team down. He's bringing the whole team.
Well, there's a team, so I can bring Magmaniac and
You
my
can bring
lover,
Magmaniac.
my
if you want.
lover, my soulmate. Dante doesn't love anybody. Okay, this wins everything. Okay, if Magmaniac is there, if the lovers are there,
Magmaniac is gonna die in your
in charge
arms.
of the timing.
Magmaniac is gonna
that's
die
gonna make me go
in
even
your
further. That's
arms.
gonna make me go crazier. That's gonna make me fucking go on a revenge thing, and I'm not ever gonna hold back, TJ. Ever.
TJ wins. That's time. TJ wins.
Yeah, I was probably supposed to time that one, but I just got kind of lost in the sauce there. Great arguments. Everyone in the chat, say who you think won that one.
Well, they gotta know. I hope you know Devil May Cry, and if you don't know Devil May Cry,
I just wanted to make sure
check it out.
Bill knew Tether Tyrant's
The rampage.
his rampage
Oh, yeah.
mode. Like you
Regular.
gotta.
Yeah.
That's his only shot. That's his only shot.
Oh yeah, for sure. Tether Tyrant lost by eviction. In the chat.
Nice.
Oh, that's funny.
All right.
All right.
We did
that
it. We
was
did all
fun.
the
Those
games.
are our fun games.
So what's left? We just have emails left, and then that's it. Then
Yeah,
we're
just some chat.
hopping
We're
off?
just gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out with some emails and some chat right now, and then we're gonna call it a night. But
Yeah.
let's see. Why?
I think
if you
I
want
have
to start,
the first email. Yeah, I'll hop in. We've got an email here that says, "Hello, Invincible Podcast. It's Dante."
What the fuck?
You heard us.
He's like,
What does he
I'm
have to
fresh
say?"
off of killing Tether Tyrant, and here I
TJ, can
am.
you pick a side? Jesus Christ of Nazareth, and then Dante. Pick a side.
It's Dante.
Dante says, I think I could weigh in on this conversation.
I've not sent out a listener email in quite some time, but now that we are definitively approaching the midpoint of the entire Invincible series, I just wanted to check in. A small part of me still finds it kind of unbelievable that Invincible has become such a phenomenon, especially in its animated format. Having read the series several times before the show was even announced, seeing it become as this big is kind of like having a cousin you were close to in your youth suddenly become a world famous rock star. You now know millions of people, see them in an entirely different light, but you've known them in a much more familiar way that will never truly change your perspective. What a great
I
analogy.
love that.
Yeah.
Right?
Beautifully put. Like, I feel like that's a thing that I've been trying to say for however many years since the show has come out. You said it very eloquently.
Well
Great
said.
job. Continues, I'm curious what you all think the general audience's reaction will be to the second half of the series, with how people have reacted to how Mark acted during parts of the Invincible War. I fear his slander will only get worse in the second half of the series, and maybe even starting this season as he makes more drastically dangerous and bold choices. I personally love how the second half really pushes many of the characters to make extreme and controversial choices, but I can already see some people slandering Mark as the worst superhero ever, and maybe even an outright villain. How bad do you think the Mark slander will get? Do you think it might get to a point where people will drop the series? Glad to have made it this far with you all. Thank you, Dante.
I don't think that people will drop Mark or drop the series. I think that is the point, is that this is no longer your grandpa's superhero show. Like, it starts with, like, you know, stakes that are, here's a villain and here's a good guy and they're coming to take over the planet. Like, and now it's like, here's the hero dealing with some shit, like some real life choices that, and making mistakes. This is what makes Invincible different from everything else. I think that if people liked what they've seen so far, that they're going to love what is coming up, in my opinion.
Yeah, Invincible has always been about navigating the gray areas, you know, and that is, you know, there's more to come with that. And sometimes you don't get those answers. And sometimes, depending on where you reside on the internet, you know, that might just be easy to say, that's, what did you refer to it as? Like how, they're slandering Mark for certain things, or I think that's just, you know, different people's interpretations of the gray. And that's the point. And it's going to be having those conversations, and it's you exposing yourself to the different, you know, point of views as to what's right, what's wrong. And hopefully there's more of that, because that's what makes Invincible great.
Yeah, I think they've signaled very well with season 3 of the show, with Mark going into the black and blue suit, ending season 3 the way it does on the final line of him saying he's not going to hesitate. I think people understand Mark is in a very particular era right now, and he's maybe going to make some choices that we don't agree with, and that's part of the story, is that we get to watch him be changed from the Mark at the beginning of season 1, who's jumping off the roof and just excited that he can fly and learning how to fly with his dad, to now this very different person who's going to continue to grow and change and be different by the end of season 4 too. Like, I think if you're this far into the show, you get that's what we're doing with Mark.
I agree.
Kirkman one time said that Invincible is all about escalation, and I think that it's not just about escalation of like the actual stakes and the threats, but I think it's just about the escalation of like real life issues that happen. And you know, this isn't just always going to be a fun comic book, but like a difficult comic to read sometimes.
Yeah.
So, all right, I have the next one here. Following the rousing success of my last email, I write to you all again. Firstly, to address the big USA-sized elephant in the room, yes, Bill, you are probably correct. The best way to write a date is month, then day. It's easier to say, and I just can't imagine why it isn't the case here in England. However, it's definitely a TV series and not a season. Seasons are spring, summer. Seasons are spring, summer, autumn, and winter. We can all agree on that, right?
Wait, what did he call it? A series?
Because
like series 1,
series
2?
1,
yeah,
series
series
1.
one,
It's
series
the
2.
series of
The
Invincible.
overall series, and you are in the second season. So if
It's
you're
a show.
in a year, if you are in
They
a
don't-
year, if a show overall is a year, then you have the month is season 1, season 2, season 3. You wouldn't call 2026 whatever. On to my Invincible question. Conquest Arm. What is it made of? Is there more of that metal around? Surely that would be quite an important element in the universe, as much as Space Racer's gun. I mean, Rex Robot Rudy would have a good time making weapons with that. But I can't remember ever reading anything about it in the comics. Can you? Definitely not. I don't think, right?
No.
So I guess it's all just headcanon, whatever we want to do with it. My second,
Maybe we'll find out in the Battle Beast show, and when he goes to like the Tech Jacket planet and has an arm created for him.
Maybe, yeah. My second and final point to touch upon is what storyline within the story is your favorite and why? Personally, I absolutely love the Flaxen Dimension story, and a lot was cut from here for sake of spoilers. So what are your favorites? He just had to spell favorites with a U to like really stick it to us.
Yeah. Yep. Twist the knife.
I'm looking forward to hearing TJ reminiscing about Rexplode and much more when you all share your opinions, thoughts, and points of view. Best all chaps, Andy. Dated February 2nd in winter.
Nice of him to tell us the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, favorite storyline
oh,
moments. I mean, I jump immediately to the end. Love the end. Love the final issue, and just the final arc is great. It feels like a greatest hits of Invincible. So that's my first one to jump to. But yeah, I love all of them for different reasons.
Are we talking comic?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that's
specific
what
to
he's
comic.
asking.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, yeah, the Rexplode stuff, obviously. The Lizard League, him fighting the Lizard League is up there, and then obviously the Invincible War. I think there's a lot of upcoming things that I'm very excited for. We have not seen the last of Angstrom Levy. I'm really looking forward to some of that stuff in the future. And obviously some robot stuff is going to be great, but Angstrom Levy has always been my favorite villain of Invincible. So I'm looking forward to seeing him again.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say favorite storyline, I feel like I always, I mean, taking out Conquest in that whole era, I have a soft spot for Mark in his like college days and the early relationship with Eve and what happens with Amber and even Africa. I think that's because I'm just a sucker for that kind of story, as well as that's when I like started reading Invincible month to month. So it was just exciting. I look at the art in a very nostalgic way in that arc and everything. It's just like the kiss with him and Eve, like it's just all feels so wholesome. And maybe it's because it's the kind of thing. I know, but like we know everything he goes through. We know all the violence, all the craziness, everything.
Yeah.
And that just feels like it's just, I don't know. It's just nice. Yeah. Happy times.
Mm-hmm.
I think mine's pretty obvious. Do you guys know what mine is?
The Dinosaurus on a ship.
Yeah. So it is that arc, which I don't think I want to spoil, but it is not anything that we will see this season. But it is about progression of a relationship, and I think that it is peak cinema. Yeah. I think it is fantastic. I think that it is Shakespearean. I love it. I love it so much. Nothing touches it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Okay.
All right, who's next?
Next up is me. All right, this one comes from Malik. Invincible Pod. Appreciate the love and the shout outs. You guys actually have me crying when I watch you. Just to put it in perspective, I know the comics and what happens, but the show gives me a whole nother perspective. I definitely like when you guys get into spoilers too, because there's not a lot of people on YouTube talking about the comics anyway. I actually have been going back and watching all your episode breakdowns and other videos. The three of you in season 1 felt so original, but when you guys added Wyatt, it just made the show clean. Not for the money or the views, just for the love of the game. Just some quick questions. I appreciate your time. Seriously, only thing I would ask for, more videos. Well, you got them. You're getting them.
Funny you should ask.
Yeah, right. And as far as not getting into spoilers, we still kind of be wary just in case, but we also aren't afraid to just say, hey, comic readers, you know what we're talking about. Like at times it's pretty obvious, but if we need to talk about it, we're just going to talk about it. Okay, Wyatt, what's your favorite video on the channel or favorite episode of the show?
Ooh,
podcast.
That's so tricky. Right? Of the podcast or of the channel? I think it's giving me the option of either. Yeah. Episode of the show is either Conquest or season 2, episode 4, because I love that one a lot. And then favorite video on the channel. There's so many. I love all of the different stuff we get to do. Trivia is so great. The 10-year video Ryan just made is so great. The Hot One stuff is so great. I love nothing more though than like when we spend ridiculous amounts of time just breaking down a story and talking about what makes a story so great. And like our season 3 coverage and the finale, and getting to do that whole breakdown and talk about the Conquest scene and talk about a storyline that we love so much from the comic that we hold so dear, and break down every tiny little animation bit and new line of dialogue, and being able to talk about like why that stuff got us so excited, why it was so effective, and why the show's so great is like, that's like you said, we're in it for the love of the game. We're showing up here not because we're getting paid to do it. We're showing up here because that's like the most fun, to get to break down a piece of art that has affected all of us so much and get to just kind of share in that. I think is why people tune in, because they get to relate to that too.
Yeah. Bill, what is your favorite funny moment of the show or the podcast so far?
I'll do both. The funniest part of the show is still has not been topped. It is season 1, Mark on the stairs going, that shit is so unintentional. It's intentionally funny, but it doesn't feel intentionally funny. And that's because, Rex saying, well, fuck de whoop de doo, like, is supposed to be zany and funny, but this was
it's not a bit. It just feels real.
It is just so funny that I could not believe I was seeing it in an animated TV show, and it was just so simple and so perfect. I love it. It's incredible. Funniest moment on the podcast? God damn.
Yeah.
Was when I said how the sausage is made, right?
Yeah. There have been so many funny moments.
I was thinking back to Invincible Trivia Part 2, because there were a lot of good moments in that too.
Yeah, there's a lot there. I think Hot Ones is super funny. There's a lot of funny ones here, but I think the one that I always go back to is when Kirkman was on and was like 1 second and had to go on, and then we were kind of talking and saying, "Can he still hear us?"
He was muted,
and then he goes like that, and we wanted to fuck with him. That shit was, and I think maybe more just because it was super funny in the moment and really fun, and it like set the tone for the whole conversation. That's my favorite, funniest part of the podcast.
Yeah. They ask Ryan, if you had to work on the show, where would you fit perfectly? Writer, director, etc. If I had to pick, I would probably I think I would fit best in editing, just whether it be in script or in let me put it this way. If I were to work on a live action show, I'd want to be the guy that is making sure that they have the same amount of food on their plate in between shots, or that thing behind them, or the stack of books that haven't been moved, or they're the exact same. So when they do another shot, because I like being able to keep track of those little things.
I want to take this one a step further. Wyatt, you would obviously work on the music. TJ, you would obviously want to be a writer. And what do you guys think that I would want to do?
I could see you doing.
I can see you being a director, because I just feel like you like to control.
I need to have control. Yeah, I need to have control.
I thought more like Bill would be a good director, because Bill's there for the vibes. Like, people are coming into the booth to record, and Bill is like, "This is going to be an action." Like, Bill will bring the energy to get them in the right mood for it.
Yeah, I want Bill in the booth directing.
So
voice actors.
I think we just figured out, guys, that
we need to talk about that. That's awesome.
I did that exact.
Oh wow.
What?
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's sweet.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Huh, very cool.
So what you're saying, Bill, is that we really have all of the talents to just make
we
a
have
show. No other things that
we don't need
between us. So midnight and then season 1 coming soon.
Yeah.
And then lastly, TJ, if you could be a character in the show, who would you be?
Shrinking Ray.
I don't know if this means if you could be a custom character, or if this means if you could be a character like someone.
Well, I don't think I'd want to be Rexplode. I'd want to be like best friends with Rexplode.
There you go.
I can probably.
Well, that's why Bill said Shrinking Ray.
I could probably, I could probably think of a better one if I had more time. But the first one that comes to mind is Kid Omni-Man. You get all the Viltrumite powers, and you don't ever forget anything from your entire life. Like, he has a perfect memory of everything that's ever happened in his life. You grow up quickly, which, I mean, it could be a bad thing, but that could be a good thing too. Like, just getting rid of just being in and out of your teenage years, just like surpassing that pretty quickly. I would say Kid Omni-Man. Plus, you're surrounded with like an incredible family. I get to be the son of Debbie Grayson and brothers with fucking Invincible.
True.
And the son of Omni-Man. What the fuck? I'm going Kid Omni-Man.
Nice.
And
Emily?
if if you want to see what kind of character TJ would be if he was like an original character in the Invincible universe, maybe one that like hung out in Midnight City with a few other superheroes, and maybe there's some content coming that you could watch soon.
Yeah.
Wyatt is going to plug that every chance that he gets.
I'm so
That is plug
excited.
number 2.
So excited.
This is the last real chance we have to plug that
yeah. True.
before it's here, and then we'll plug it for 6 weeks. Malik finishes with, maybe during the episode breakdowns, you can add screenshots or clips to the big moments during the episode. Some side by side with your faces on the screen. I think that would be cool. That would be cool. I don't know what that looks like schedule and editing wise for when we get all of that stuff. But yes, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Not
Sometimes
ruling it
it's a little tricky because sometimes we are watching screeners where it's a little bit early where we can't necessarily screenshot something. But yeah, I like the idea of adding a little more visuals to
What's
all
nice,
the YouTube people.
Yeah, maybe again finding time to do certain like, oh, we're talking about it on the breakdown and then we cut to our reaction video. Like that might work better for like shorter videos or YouTube shorts or TikToks or something like that, which we haven't like locked in, but keep an eye on both of those things because we will like to do more of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I think TJ, you have the next one.
I have another email. It's from he says, "Hey guys, it's Alex Ortega, aka Alex Ross. Hope everyone is doing well. I am so ready for Battle Beast to return next month. In honor of Battle Beast coming back, I decided to draw a little Battle Beast on my Battle Beast #1 blank cover that's been sitting in my bin since release. It was hard for me to think of something unique that no one has drawn before, especially with Ryan killing multiple covers, but I finally channeled my inner Otley and came up with this. Hope you guys like it."
I did see this. I saw this online. It's so good.
Saw this and commented, and he didn't even care. He was like, "Fuck Tether Tyrant Bill." Of all the people to say that to me, how dare you?
So great.
I love it. This is so cool. This
makes
is great.
It look even more like bubblegum, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
Very
Great
cool.
job.
That is so
So
sick.
good.
Yeah, if you don't go on Instagram and find Alex Ortega and get a fucking commission from him. He's so good.
Wow.
Yeah, and you can tell he puts so much love and thought. It's not just like, a quick shitty commission. It's like awesome. I love mine.
Mm-hmm.
It was a pen or pencil, TJ. Went like this, not like this. She does.
I have the next email. I'm going to go ahead and start
Before you say that, Wyatt, there's been a couple comments about the new images that have been released. And yeah, we didn't bring those up in the news section. They have officially released a handful of images.
Mm-hmm.
We are this close. Like Wyatt mentioned, we usually get screeners. I'd like to try and not see some things right now. So I chose not to look at those. I think you guys saw some of them, if not all of them. If you want to comment on some of them.
Very, very cool shots. Some very cool shots of Dinosaurus, of Tech Jacket, of Oliver. Like it just gets me more and more hyped for all the stuff we're going to get in this season and gives me more confidence that they're going to deliver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Next email says, "Hey guys, long time listener since the show came out. And at the time, I was really disappointed to see the lack of fandom around season 1. So I've always appreciated your recaps every season. When I saw the images for season 4 before the trailer released, I was actually pretty surprised to see Universa. She was one of the main focuses in Adam Eve's video game, as well as the high school teacher that was strapping bombs to the students, which obviously didn't make it into the show. So I assumed it'd be the same with Universa, but I'm super excited to see Denai Guerrera playing the role. With the amount of Walking Dead actors in this show, I was wondering which Walking Dead cast members you want to play any specific future roles or just make a cameo in general. You've probably discussed this before, but just wondering if your answers have changed or anything. I'd love to see more videos for season 4 from Kaylin.
You'll get them.
Who from Walking Dead has not been in the show yet at this point? Is there anybody?
This wasn't my idea. I've seen it out there. I don't know who. It's probably over a year ago at this point, but the resident biker in Walking Dead, make that space racer. Don't know if that works well. But yeah, giving
Norman Reedus, yeah.
giving Norman Reedus. I don't
That
know
would
if that
be
even
great.
works.
Yeah.
I
But
think
yeah.
that works really. I think that works as well as Seth Rogen, in the same way that we'd be like, does that work? Is he going to do a good job as Alan? And now I can't hear
yeah,
anyone
that
other
would be
than
cool.
him. Like, so
That
I
would
think
be
that
really
Norman
cool.
Reedus would be like that.
Does
I
Space
know-
Racer like talk?
That was my my hot take, was that he wouldn't talk in this season.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He definitely does. He
He definitely
talks in
says
comics.
some things. He's never just like completely silent. I know a lot of people were throwing around Ryan Hurst, who's now playing Kratos, who was in some of the later seasons of Walking Dead. A lot of people wanted him
Opie.
for Conquest,
Okay.
not Conquest, I'm sorry, Thrag, and people were making edits with his voice and all that. So I'm sure he could fill in as pretty much anybody who's kind of intimidating and mean and shouty.
Who could Andrew Lincoln be?
That's the other thing. I was trying to think of who Andrew Lincoln could be, because he's not really in.
I think
the
he
show
should
yet.
probably not be someone with like his Rick Grimes voice. I think it would be like his normal
Coral.
English voice.
Yeah.
Make him
I
Make him one of the like
Gravy
Flaxons.
Tater.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. Oh, I can't wait to
so
get it.
the actress that played Andrea, I normally love her.
Oh yeah.
She's in The Fog, The Mist.
Mist.
Laurie
Oh,
Strode.
the fog, the mist, the
Lori-
water
yeah.
vapor.
Or she's in The Mist. She was in the
Evaporation?
first Silent. She was in the first Silent Hill movie.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She was in lots of stuff, but I don't know. Oh, Scott Wilson, the guy that played Herschel.
He passed away
Oh yeah, he did.
a long time ago.
did.
Like
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Breaking news to Bill right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sad
sad.
news.
Like during the show, I think, even like
What?
a couple years after, maybe.
I always feel like the guy who
was
played the
great.
governor in the show was also really great, and I feel like I don't see
Yeah,
him.
I hated him as the governor, so that's why it's hard
Sure.
for me to like
That's understandable.
want to put him in more things. Not saying that he's a bad actor or anything like that.
Yeah.
He just didn't fit at all what
Oh yeah,
I wanted.
It was
It was the writing, not the acting.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was a different vibe.
Bill, you have the final email for us tonight.
All right, let's get into it. Hey, Invincible Podcast. Thanks for reading my email last time. You guys are great. I have a few questions, but I'll try to be concise. First of all, I finally finished the Invincible comic. Awesome. Congratulations. After season 3, I bought the 3 compendiums and read up until 2 out of 3 2/3 of the through compendium 3, and then took a break. How the fuck do you do that?
I know, right?
That's crazy. I finally picked it back up a few weeks ago, and wow, what a finale. I agree with you guys when you say that the final issue is basically perfect, and it got me thinking about the show, how the show will adapt it. I think that the last 2-3 episodes, about the last 10 issues, could be adapted into a theatrically released movie. What do you guys think? I've also been reading Battle Beast and have been loving it. I have a theory. I think that Battle Beast will end at around the same time as the show, where when Kirkman will finally make the Terra comic. God, I hope so. It only makes sense to do when the show is over, since comic readers and show-only watchers will be on the same page at that point. So hopefully we will see that one day. It's an interesting point. Finally, and most importantly, have you guys seen the Invincible Brain Rot? And if so, what is your favorite? The Invincible socials, have been leaning into it more. And as a Gen Z, I love it. I personally am fond of We Can Be Bees, Are You Sure? And Mark, I Made a Steak. Sorry for the long email, and I can't wait for season 4 from Oliver. What's the one that I saw where it's Oliver just saying one word? Is he saying job over and over again?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How much does this job pay? And it's
Job?
just him saying job. Yeah.
Job. Yeah.
The Invincible, let's work down
what?
and
I
go
can-
back up. The Invincible brain rot stuff is one of those things that, like, again, because we're all millennials, correct? I believe we're all millennials.
Yeah, we are.
So we're not Gen Z, and we are admittedly older than some of y'all listening, I'm sure. I remember when the Invincible brain rot stuff first really started with the We Can Be Bees and the I Made
I
a
don't know
Steak.
that one.
You don't know the bees? We can finally be who we were meant to be, but they edit him to saying we can finally be bees, and then it cuts to them photoshopped as bees, and it's just like it was the first time where I was like, "This is funny." I don't fully understand it. And it made me feel
Here's-
old, where I was like,
here's-
"This is not the type of meme that I grew up with," and so I
Listen.
recognize that. But
Yeah.
Listen.
at this point now, when I see an "Are you sure?" or "I made a steak," it clicks
Listen.
with me. I'm like, "Oh, it's people doing the funny Invincible thing."
We do this shit all the time. Like we did this shit before it was a thing, before
Fair.
TikTok like made edits.
Yeah.
Like or are you sure he's not with macaroni? Like
Oh
us,
yeah,
like
Maroney.
yeah,
Yep.
Maroney, and like we would just sit there.
Batman
Maroney.
Begins, right? Or
Yeah,
is
but
it-
we would just
yeah.
say shit and change things, and like that's
Pretty hot in these
the way that
rhinos.
we lived. Yeah, it's pretty hot in these rhinos. Like we would, why? It's like, what the
Quote,
fuck are you
but
guys
yeah.
talking about? And we would just be like, I don't know, it's from this.
No.
And
Totally. It's one of those things that it's like, I'm happy for you. You know, like I'm happy that it's a thing. I'm happy that it makes Invincible all the more like popular. It's bigger. It's funny.
I have-
9 times out of 10, I just kind of roll my eyes and I'm like, it
I
must be
haven't-
one of those.
I haven't really seen a lot of it, but I did see the bees ones, and the
I mean,
first
you know,
one,
sea salt and
the sea salt, and
Sea
the
salt.
first time I saw it, I kind of felt the same way, but the more I see it, the funnier it got. The sea salt thing, like that's all I thought of after that.
Yeah.
But
And
I get
it really clicked with me how popular that is when there was some press event where J.K. Simmons and Ben Affleck were on like a red carpet, and it was right around the time that the "Are you sure?" brain rot really became a thing. And J.K. Simmons is responding to something, and Ben Affleck looks at him and he goes, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" And he kept doing "Are you sure?" to J.K. Simmons, clearly like kind of giggling to himself. And I was like, Ben Affleck knows invincible brain rot? That sentence doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like it's just so crazy. Like Ryan said, it's a sign that like Invincible has become this gigantic thing that there are even now memes and things that we feel almost like we don't get, which
Yeah.
is crazy. Like it's insane.
Yep.
10 years, we did it. 10 years,
We did
10th
it.
anniversary. Happy 10 year.
Happy 10 years and happy like just hype and excitement for not only season 4 coming, but for all that we have planned for year 11 of the Invincible podcast and all
That's
the
right.
fun stuff that we got to announce that is coming your way very, very soon and throughout the rest of this year. And thank you guys for allowing me to join. It's not necessarily my 10th anniversary, but I appreciate that I'm here for the 10th, and then I get to be here for all the cool stuff that we're going to be doing this year. That feels like the biggest year of this podcast for sure that it has ever had.
Yeah, and also like goes without saying, but the reason why we're here for 10 years is because the Invincible community like welcomed us into it. So definitely thank you to all the listeners that have continued to listen or that listened for a while and then dropped off and then came back. If you've ever listened to anything we've ever done, we very much appreciate you kind of accepting us into this fandom community. So yeah, we're here. We did it.
Yep.
100%.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you all again. We keep saying it, Wyatt. Of course, you've always been welcome, and we can't imagine doing the show without you anymore. Yeah, like this, we did this because we wanted to have a show where we can gush about something that we were passionate about and wanted to put it out there for anybody that cared to listen along. And you guys have made it so much more entertaining and more enjoyable to do. So yeah, that's a thank you again. Just yeah.
And now
I mean,
the awkwardness.
We've been doing this for as long as we would be juniors in high school right now, for as long as our school career. 10,
Yeah.
right? 10 years? Or would
Oh,
it be
if we had started at birth.
Like
no,
starting kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
imagine you being in kindergarten and
Yeah.
then being a junior in high school, and that's how long we have been doing this fucking podcast, which is
1/4 of our lives.
wild.
When you think
Wild.
about it, it's like we started with the alphabet and now we're doing algebra, That's how
Yeah,
advanced
Nick,
we've
we all have great. You can watch from the beginning of the podcast, and like
Yeah, this
at
is
this.
like it's not
Even
going to
the
take another
3
10 years.
Even the 3 years I was here. If you look back to like my first appearance on the show, this was all not gray. And
Yeah,
now
Wyatt was like super
it
brown
happened
and red
real quick. It happened
real quick. It was when you had to start like doing
Wyatt, we
hosting
need
duties and
thumbnails.
like
I took
editing
over
and
the
stuff like
thumbnails.
that.
I probably got several grays. I mean, this month alone is going to kill us.
Oh yeah. In the
But
best
our
way
10-year anniversary does not end there. Like we've been saying this whole episode, we're celebrating it all month long. So
Yep.
hit that
Next
subscribe
up-
button, bruh. Hit
Next
it.
up, Hot Ones this Friday, and more to come after that. Thank you all once again for joining us. And that does it. Have a good night.
Okay, bye.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Love yous. Love you too. Bye. Love you. Bye. I love you still more. I love. No, I love.